Greetings, traveler.
Whoa, whoa, hey, man.
Alright, pick Mage, go.
Watch your
Yeah.
mouth, sir. I don't know. Probably the Conjurer is
Conjurers have felt very...
okay. Same here. Conjurers have felt annoying when because I don't play Mage, right? So, like, what is the most annoying thing? Not the runes, Witch's Cauldron, whatever.
I think, like, I have the Cauldron in my current run, and I'm experimenting with it.
And
It
how's
seems
it feel?
okay, because I have two Conjurers, so I just put the Cauldron behind the taunts, and it's really annoying for them.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
So if you get it offered again later,
Arcanist for sure.
yeah.
Because I mean, you're not. They're the same card, and you're not
Yeah,
getting.
just setback. A low roll, like the boys would say. I can see Arcane Explosion with all the dudes.
Yeah, but you have to be careful not to get like more than one or so. But then again, flame collars are gone.
Yeah.
You might not get too many. So I could see.
I'm okay with the 8.
You know, you say AE like it's a good card, correct? Because like all the other like UI, oh yeah, amazing. You know, UE, oh amazing. AE, it's like
Oh, it's been around for a long time, so deserves this abbreviation.
Blizzard or Arcanology. But you don't want that secret meta. Like we have secret synergy already, Shady.
I'm gonna pretend that the Arcanist doesn't exist here.
Fine, we'll take a Blizzard. God damn, Shady.
I think you just want to draft to counter Pallies, right?
I'm kidding. But sure. Could be counterspell. Yeah.
What's Counterspell doing down here? Holy shit.
You think it's? I don't think it's good. That good. I think people misplay with it too much.
Yeah, okay, but is it really a 09 with taunt?
I would say what's the power level of Mad Hatter? I think it's hard to.
If you're in a Zooish deck, it's pretty good. I like the counter. It's also good into Steed turn, right?
It's also good with Arcanist.
Ooh, so crab kills the amalgams. That doesn't mean we pick it, right? Just the point.
No. Okay, sure. Like
it's quite likely just the Zealot because of the explosion blizzard.
Yeah, because of the explosion and the blizzard. That's a 5-mana.
Yeah, and I think it's only like in Rogue or Warrior where you want the Marsh Drake, right?
Well, I guess you could Marsh Drake and Blizzard, Marsh Drake Arcane, so it's not like impossible. Yeah. And we do have a Zealot on, right? And then you could play Marsh Drake and then bump the.
I think it's like just more for curiosity. I think it's almost always the Yeti here, right?
Yeah. I know. Like if it wasn't next to a Yeti,
yeah,
I would have a better.
For Mage, it's so nice, right? Just the 4 or 5
big boy
with the ping. It's so nice.
Cults and Conjurer could be a thing.
Igneous
also, Elemental. Yeah. I could see the Elemental synergy.
It's only the 5/5, right?
And the spell for playing more elementals isn't that still in the game?
You mean the Spellstone?
Yeah, the Spellstone.
Yeah, it is kind of trash.
You think it's trash?
The 2-mana cycle, right?
Yeah, that could be more. I don't know. I don't play Mage, man. Spitballing. Has runes dropped its value? I just haven't. I don't really like it.
I just don't like the one playing with runes. I don't like to be the one playing with runes, Mouse.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
It feels like you're letting the opponent dictate if you win or not.
Like it's a good secret and stuff, but like the way how I usually play Mage, I'm not that happy with secrets anyway. I think it's the Elemental, yeah.
I like it. Bomber. Oh, yeah, I could see that. I like Bomber. I say.
I like Spider.
Another Conjurer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the type of deck we're making. And now it makes more sense.
So for my current Mage run, the one note that I already have is that I would rather have Polymorph the Fireball. I've had a couple instances where I've had a Fireball and Polymorph would have been way better.
But it's not Flame Strike.
Yeah, Flame Strike has been fine. There's a lot of AoE being thrown around. So.
In Mage specifically, because not in other
Mage, yeah.
Okay. I could see getting the Polymorph. We already have a Blizzard, and we have a lot of like slowdown.
Yeah, I think the Poly. It's been really.
I always I know it. I have to say that it's almost always Pyro. Like no matter what I've seen Pyro is like always coming through as something where it's like, okay, this card's like
For you playing Mage or for you playing against Mage?
either. I think this card probably has like a insane win rate or something. Like when
Well, played win rate, yeah. When it's in
well,
your hand on turn 2, not doing anything, it's not that good.
well, I mean like just in the deck. Like it probably has a higher deck win rate.
Yeah, okay. I'm not saying it's not the Pyro, I'm just saying I don't think I like it as much as you.
Yeah, we
As
can
you
definitely
said,
take a look.
Let me have a
at,
look at the Pyro.
So its deck win rate is
Pretty
somewhat
good.
high. Yeah, and the played win rate is, of course, it's going to be disgusting. So
Yeah, the
that's
play,
not really
yeah.
fair. But compare that to Firefly. What's Firefly like?
I'd probably be looking at Character Mage, the 3-drop. But I think I like the Pyroblast. It's weird, right? Because we're not really building that kind. And
That's. I feel like it doesn't matter. Like I don't know. Like every
it doesn't
time
do anything against Pally. Like straight up, not a card against Paladin. And there's a lot of Paladins out there. So this is a card against Rogues, a card against maybe Priests, other Mages, right? Just against Paladin, I feel like whether you win or lose is not whether you have Pyroblast or not. It's whether you can hold them off or not.
Gotta say it. I still want the Pyro.
Well, pick it, right?
Oh, okay. Well, pick it, Collins. You have the.
We can learn from it, right? So I think that Pyro is the best card to learn there, because with the other cards you could maybe compare, right? But with the Pyro, you'll definitely feel, how much it's in the way / how nice it is in the late game.
Yeah, I like the percent. I'm glad we don't have to.
Still just want to curve really nicely.
The last Mage, I took like water elements over everything. I don't know if it was correct, but it worked out. But in this deck, we already have a decent amount of 4s, so I don't think you do that.
We have
here.
3 4s. The Arcanist doesn't count. And we have 2 3-drops.
But you only have 2 3s, yeah.
Still, Water Alley is
amazing.
Really good. I think we pick the Water Alley and just make it work.
I love it.
on the other hand, like the 4/4 is so fucking good.
Yeah,
The 3/4.
yeah.
Right?
Like I'm leaning Frost right.
Yeah.
To be honest, in this specific draft. But if this was like first pick, I'd probably take Water. But I could see Stonehill. Honestly, like let me not hate on Stonehill.
It's not about being right or wrong, Miss Candy Floss. I didn't even say that Pyro is not the correct pick, but that's your mind needs to be open for testing. So you really don't want to go into something like, oh, it's always card X.
And Frost Rider does help with the Pyro, right? You do play Frost, start jamming.
Yeah, you have Water Rally Cold Wraith synergy as well, which is
I saw that. I did see that.
And it does disable weapons at the very end, where like Frost Rider does become.
I see, with the silver swords and stuff like that. Yeah, that's very true. I think
it's the Water Rally. Yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah. The sword disabling is pretty impactful, I would say.
Water or stone? No, never Stonehill in that pack.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think vape. Well, it has to be. It doesn't have to be. What are you looking at? The Shambler?
Yeah. It's an elemental and it's a body you can play.
It is an elemental. That's true. You can say that. You can start with that because the other.
And it curves into the 5-mana 5/5, which will probably.
Yeah, I don't like vaporize.
Because what does vape do, right? Like, never does anything. It just sits there.
I know
being
your
useless.
point. Yeah.
I picked the Grave Shambler.
The fact it's an elemental really does. Okay, I mean with a Pyro now, I could see what we're doing here. The Flame Strike's probably the safest, but I could see the high Fireball. Definitely see it.
So the main thing is finding your win condition versus the different type of decks, right? And I think against the Paladin, the Flame Strike is always better, but I think against almost everything else, the Fireball is gonna do better. Maybe not everything.
Not everything else, but a lot of classes. And we do have a ton of 4, so you could always go 4, 4, 2. You could always go 7.
It's just, and the Pyroblast is messing me up in terms of how I'm thinking about the deck.
I know.
If you cut the Pyroblast off the list here, it's somewhat easy Flame Strike, right?
Easy Flame Strike, yeah. You're right.
It's just but with the Pyroblast in the deck, it messes me up. So maybe I should just pretend it's not there, but that's also not fair to Pyroblast, because then we're not going to draft a deck that wants to. On the other hand, you did say no matter what the deck looks like, you pick Pyro.
Yeah. Go to Flame Strike. Let's try to make.
I'll draft pretending the Pyro isn't there.
Yeah, I like that.
Strike. Because that's kind of the test we wanted to run, right? We wanted to see whether you pick the Pyro and everything or not.
Alright, definitely 3, premium 3 here, right?
Yeah, I like Pixie. 3/4s feel better than Upper.
You think so? Okay.
Well, especially with the ping the Mage has. It's really nice.
Lone champ.
Yeah, lone champ.
Good. I don't know about this.
Oh wow, you're considering the second one?
No, well, I was considering, but I don't think it makes sense. That's what I took the Blizzard though.
Yeah.
But the meme, Shady, the meme.
I'm learning, so you need to be very specific as well whenever you suggest something, whether you're memeing or whether you think it's actually good. So that kind of matters.
Crossbow.
I like the poll. Good little flexibility in there.
Well, I've been offered 4 Blizzards. Is this a normal draft?
It's what people have been saying, so that's why we skipped the first Flame Strike exactly because of this, right? We picked that poly, and I think looking at the deck now, you really, really want that poly over second Flame Strike, right? So,
yeah, you would. I would take another Water Elemental, yeah.
Good. Shady didn't believe me? What do you mean, Safid? Didn't I just say that you told me? Or?
I'll take the Void.
I like the Ripper as well. Yeah. Do you have an idea on what the best classes are? It's probably Paladin, Rogue, Mage. That's what's on the stats. Yeah,
I think I take the Edit. Okay.
Yeah, just for like the very aggressive decks, right? Just to block them out. So is there any new juicy Scorp targets?
It's always Basilisk. That's what you're looking for. Sometimes you hit Stonehill, but it's not.
You can actually deal with another 3 in your deck, right? Even though Mindbreak is a bit weird. 3, 4, 5. You only have like 5 things you want to play on 3, and Ripper is not really one of them anyway. So why can't they just balance Arena again? Can you define balancing it? Because that's always so interesting, right? Because people always have this like, because I don't mind Arena in its current state at all. So can you explain what you mean with balancing it? You could spectate during the draft now? No, this is screen share. Unless you were talking about something else. If so, then let me know.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah, right.
Let me know, and then yeah, we can draft a bit easier. You okay with my breaker? Do you want to scroll?
Oh, you can't get Portal from scroll, right?
No. Yeah, I think that's a huge nerf. Also, you used to be able to keep it around until Tome hits. That's also no longer a thing, so it's probably just a mindbreaker.
Yeah, I don't like scroll. Yeah. I didn't like scroll before, and it got worse. So I'll take the mindbreak. So what does Piper give us? A Zealot every time.
Assuming, yeah. I think
I'd
it's
probably take the spell break.
Yeah, right. I think it's more just like a formality looking at it, because breaker is looking mighty fine. It's not the Guardian.
Yeah, it could be Geist with double Conjurer. That was the only thing that's... I think Arcane is...
Arcane is the vanilla pick here, right? Like the can't go wrong, decent card.
So what's another thing you could do with Geist? I guess Lone Champion Geist.
I think it's more just a question of how have people been able to deal with things that are on the board. Because it's the same like with the Frothings, right? You just play them and they can't touch them if it's behind taunt. So I'm definitely considering the Geist. I think you just pick it to test, to regardless.
I think the Geist is okay.
I think it might be better than the Intellect, the way how the meta feels. So
unfortunately, we didn't get any elemental synergy.
Yeah.
We do have a counter spell. Is that the only?
Might just be another spider tank for me though. I haven't played with the Tangle Fur yet.
Okay. Yeah, I have, and it's okay. It feels like a spider tank. It doesn't like the 2-drop doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yep, I like the spider tank.
Could have had 3 pyros, Shady. Just letting you know, you missed out here. Like you really.
Well, the way how the curve is looking, it's not unthinkable to pick a second one, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Because the way how the deck ended up is completely not conventional control. Right? Like, we kind of curve out at water rallies, and then there's an et in there, and that's it.
Yeah.
So it could very well be a double pyro deck.
I want to try it.
I think it's because the 3s and the 4s are so abundant that we're going to hit. Like, yeah, they're good, and they're also plentiful, so you will hit your curve.
I like the way you say that. They're good and plentiful.
Yeah, that's right.
Yay!
Triple Pyro would have been crazy, yeah.
Meteor. That's well. I think Meteor is insane, but
Yeah.
let's.
But
Let's
you
look
know
at
my
it.
opinion on this, right? I think that out of all the mage cards, the only one I think is really unfair right now is Meteor. So like, I don't mind Blizzard. I don't mind Flame Strike. Like Pyro's a bitch, but at least you kind of see
don't
it
mind
coming.
Pyro because I mind Pyro.
I don't mind it as much as Meteor, because a lot of the time, the thing that allows them to get to Pyro is the Meteor, where you have this turn where they just completely blow you out. I think Meteor does too much stuff. Yeah, I think we're both pretty high on Meteor. So.
Yeah. Well, they wanted to make it thematic, right? They wanted it to be to kill any dinosaur, so that's why they put it at 15.
You asked for it.
Okay. Keep just the Pixie.
Yep, Pixie's fine.
So the only two we have is Tainted Zealot and Arcane Explosion and Frostwood.
And all the other 2 mana cards we have in our hand. Yep. It's still pretty early. If you want, we can just take a break after this one where I just solo some and then you can come back later.
Yeah, that sounds about
But I think
right.
we realized yesterday, like, jamming 3 in a row is probably too much.
It's too much, yeah. This opens up his
Battle Rage,
blood.
I know. It's
Yeah.
kinda terrible. You used to not do this in Constructed.
I didn't know. I don't play Constructed.
Well, if you know they have the Battle Rage, why would you, right? Oh, never mind. It's gonna heal back up. We're gonna be fine. Yeah, Pixie. I had 5 blizzards and I went 5 and 3. Do I need 12 to go the full distance? I think that's what the research suggests.
So we have 2 lines. We could go Arcane Explosion Ping trade, or we could just play a Spellbreaker trade.
Yeah, they're both pretty good.
Yeah. One's more tempo-y.
I think we go with the breaker, right? Let the body develop. That's why we draft this card, man. It's just so versatile these days.
Now, if we were thinking about the double Pyro, there's a world where you just dunk it. But probably just be safe. And
I think it's just a good trade, yeah, that you take.
yeah.
You're still Mage versus Warrior, so... I think the way how you play this deck isn't necessarily just smart, just get the board, and then from there on, hit face a couple times and then Pyro.
Yeah, get the board and then Blizzard, Flame Strike, Pyro Face. That sounds about
Oh,
right.
I haven't seen this one yet.
I have not seen that one either. I like the Conjurer and and then Meteor.
Would you kill the 1/1 or not?
Nah. But nah. I mean, but okay, we might get fungoed, right? Okay. I guess so. Yeah, because we got fungoed last time. I said nah.
I think the Conjure taunts trade the 1/1 push 4 is correct. I just really like Conjure right now. These 0/2 taunts also mess with Rush quite. Like you might have Militia Commander here, right? And you're just like, well, I guess we're killing taunts. It's the same why the Spirit Wolves seem to be. Yeah, oh my god, look at that. It's the same why the Spirit Wolves are doing fine right now.
Yeah, because of the rushing.
They really mess with the rush.
A Meteor's butt. Trade with the 2/6.
I mean, that's guaranteed decent. I'm just looking at if we ever freeze it and do something else.
Okay.
Oh, Meteor's fine. Yeah, Meteor bump, push 7.
Now, where's our Flame Strikes and our Blizzards and our other cards?
Because he has so many things on the board.
Yeah, I mean, well, how's he gonna deal with, like, if he doesn't play cards?
I think Polymorph is what you're looking for, to be honest. Like Polymorph and Pyro. I don't think you care about the AoE right now. Because him spreading is not gonna do anything.
That's what I'm looking for.
It's yeah boy.
It's my boy. We could Frostbolt. Just dunk him. That's probably wrong.
I think it's just the Mindbreaker and the Shambler go phase.
What to do?
Let them trade.
I see.
Maybe we kill him with the bolt next turn. Now that you've drawn the Pyro, you can start going in and feel a bit more confident that even if you were patsy or so, you'll be fine.
You know,
Exactly
something
what I was
Meteor would be pretty good. I mean, did I say a Polymorph would be pretty good? Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. So 4, 5. You could Arcane Explosion, Frostbolts.
Yeah, and then Yeti.
Yeah.
Throw in the... Yeah, so I definitely like both 5, 11 and Arcane. That's fine. And then just throw in the middle minions and Yeti. Champ phase. Yeah, I think the next few days, as long as you keep drafting like this, good 3s, good 4s, and then have the option to be aggro, you can really farm a lot. Especially if you pick Paladin and do it in the same style. Because then Paladin has the cheat weapon at the end.
Okay. Guess we're not pyroblasting that.
Oh, we have no mana.
Oh, he's not rushing.
Mm.
I guess we could put him...
Blizzard, kill it with the Yeti, play the Elemental, put him to 2. Because killing off your Mindbreaker to ping makes no sense, you open up armor up.
Yeah. He's like, this guy doesn't stop going face, man. Like, stop it.
Either weapon will do right now. Stop
I know how he feels.
Mage is trucking your face.
By the way, Pyro! I was about to say, by the way, Pyro! When he was at 2, now it feels even better.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think I did say that at the end of the draft, right? That the Pyros are looking really nice in that kind of deck.
Oh, I gotta get some water.
So, I don't think there's that many different removals. CKN. So it might be a little daunting at the start, but you just need to look at the opponent's class, see which removals they have, and then play around them accordingly. You know, in the situations it makes sense.
There's a world where we throw everything and look for better 3s.
I agree. Yep. Yeah, you have too many 4s to have to keep 4s. Like you have 2 water rallies. I can keep water rally. Alright, I'm going to just make the tier list, the top 3, just the ones from HS replay. Because people are asking for them, and for good reason. Want to play some good classes.
They're not like me, yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
Not a masochist. Well, to be honest, I'm also not really going for Paladin, so...
Do we coin the lone champion still?
Yeah, just Frostbolt on 3, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's also a decent chance
we'll draw 3, yeah. I agree. No Dunga. That was last expansion, you know. People were ho, you see it, Shady?
I see it. Counterbump?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But there was a new expansion. It was the old expansion, and you know, there were people playing that weren't probably not top tier, I would say. So We kind of got away with murder, or at least.
Canis then chill and let him deal with it.
Yes, sir. I found a roly-poly.
Find a what?
A roly-poly.
I don't know what that is.
It's a bug.
Oh, okay. I probably know its Dutch name, I guess. Oh, you don't. That's funny, but like you have to play with the same cards. I'm guessing your board was quite superior.
Yeah, it was better, but it was I laughed so much. It was, like, why do you do that? You have 5 cards in your hand, so why even play the Soul Thief? Oh man.
What if you had a brawl, Collins? It's kind of the same thing as how chat suggests these crazy lethals, right? Would it be like?
I thought it was the funniest thing. It was like, this hand sucks.
I'm out of here.
What do you want to keep?
Yeah, like part of me wants to keep the Water Alley, but if you keep the Water Alley, you kind of need to keep the Ripper as well.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair. So I think Ripper Water Alley is fine. I wouldn't keep Bolt. I want to find another 3.
Yeah, I think that's fair. What does Soul Fiend do? Soul Thief. It's
Soul Thief, yeah. It's the 7 mana 3/3 that steals your opponent's hands. Well, copies it. Oh, look.
Hey, you see what I see? Do the same thing to this opponent.
Why do you call?
It's a bit different. Is it just Frostbolt? No. You'd rather just coin the water to deal with. Is that greedy?
I'm not doing nothing this round. I'm either coining the counterspell or I'm bolting. I think I'm just bolting, to be fair.
Okay.
I think we save the counterspell for later with the Arcanist.
Yeah,
Maybe pair it with Nether or when we're afraid of the foul.
You see, he's not like you. He's willing to do nothing.
Going to Water Alley?
Yeah, for sure.
It's nice to get the counterspell thing going, but not playing a body this turn just doesn't feel right. Even though it does feel a bit weird. We're gonna need to top deck a 4. Let's top deck a 4.
Put a 4?
Yeah.
Dunk him in the face.
Can't say that I don't want to. Just think of what he could do, right? Sneaky Devil, Rake Leader, Direwolf. I think we kill a 1/1 now and then see what he does, and then if he can't do anything with him, we go face after that.
Alright. The hedge play.
Yeah.
Always a hedger.
It's also better against Unwilling Sacrifice.
I mean,
Assuming it would land on you. I've seen so many Warlocks early wins just jam Unwilling, assuming it's gonna hit what they want.
But they end up losing, huh?
Yeah, I've had so many guys just... Oh, nice. Ultra Mega Wind Fury for the Water Alley.
That I don't know. Like I guess I might do that turn 6. But probably not turn 5.
Oh, he just wants to put you in a position where the Water Alley dies if it kills the jelly.
Oh, okay, I see. But we could just ping and play the counter spell. Right, instead.
Yeah, there's even just like free kill the thing, play Grave Shambler Taunts, push 3. Counterspell is quite slow, but it might be fine. Yeah, I think counter is fine, and then just make the trade in the ping. Void Ripper ping, go 5 phase. It's a bit too soon. Also, Void Ripper deals with Ettins and a lot of... Now it's actually Ettins, right? They have the Hungry Ettin and the Furious Ettin. Both are pretty good with Void Ripper. Hey. Your request for Hellfire has been denied, sir. Please.
Shambler ping.
Yep, Shambler ping. I was looking at the images, but he can't Gilnean yet. A Royal Guard, rather.
Gilnean?
Yeah, it's Gilnean Royal Guard, but calling it a Royal Guard makes more sense because there's probably other Gilnean cards. Seeing as the expansion is around Witchwood.
Have you ever played World of Warcraft?
I have. I had stopped playing by the time they made all the Worgens though.
Okay.
I know of the lore. I am in fact a role player, Colin.
Could Arcane ping, trade the Shambler,
What to do? What to
go
do?
face, play the Void.
So Shadow Flame's the one thing that's kind of...
So what do you want to do? Like play mirror, ping, Arcana Smith, donk his face.
Oh, I wasn't actually looking at that.
Oh.
I was thinking about polying, but I think I like your line.
Time
Yeah.
runs out on me.
Mirror, ping the 2-1, play the guy, go face. Let him Shadow Flame that. I just didn't want to throw the Ethan in there and then get bumped.
Yeah, I'm not answering. So it's either like...
I do
use
like
Arcane.
saving the poly for the 4-mana 7/7 taunt here. Ooh.
That's pretty good for him.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's not fair.
It's not necessary either.
Yeah. You could just Arcane Explosion ping. We have 4 mana.
You
Maybe flip. No. I see. I guess if you want to clear, you'd flip afterwards and kill the water elemental off.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah. I think so. Can explosion ping.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah. He's already in Pyro range now, and then you can start drawing for it next turn.
Sounds good. Hey, how did we know?
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, I see, dude.
Oh, I guess you just meteor.
Yep. Because then you have poly for Void Lord.
He's like mages, you know. Am I
Yeah.
right?
That's just like that's the exact kind of meteor I hate, where it's just so like, oh my god, it does so much. I played WoW shortly after release.
I gotta say, I've also played WoW, but I played it for like a month, maybe 2 months. And,
What expansion?
I don't know. I didn't care. Like that's the.
Didn't care about your elves and things. Okay, that's
No.
fine. I think the Forzen
Ethan?
ping is better than Etten, because I think he's... Because it's better versus Doom and it's better versus Siphon and shit.
I don't even feel like I'm like trying at all. You know, like you know what I mean?
Hmm?
Like
It's because you're also playing in the early stages where Mage is very good at punishing people that aren't playing properly, or rather drafting properly, right? Because if you don't have a plan of how you're gonna beat Mage, you're gonna have a tough time.
So just arcane intellect for a pyro.
Yeah, intellect is fine.
Yeah, you know how I do. You know how I do.
A Pyro, you
guess.
say? I guess now you add an double trade. And then let him
Well, what do you
argue.
mean double trade? You can't. Oh, I just bump. I see.
Just put one on 0, put one on 1 health. You missed out, cause World of Warcraft was one hell of a drug. Let's go. Just...
Was it?
Yeah, it's quite the addiction.
I played a different game. As my MMORPG experience. And I have fond memories of it.
Which game did you play?
Mabinogi.
Never
And
heard
no
of
one knows it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that is indeed lethal. Cool.
Just let him know that he had no chance. Just make him feel better by pyroing his face. I want to send this roly-poly free.
You asked for it.
Grant him his freedom.
Yeah, I really do.
Throw it up.
Yeah, I've to be honest, I've been more like playing with the roly-poly during these matches.
Job's done.
Oh, just steed on your spellbender. Feels good, man. It's kind of game over.
It feels bad, man. What do you mean? That paladin feels horrendous.
Feels
I
good
guess
for the
you-
mage, though.
Yeah,
Don't
but
tell me
that's
you're
never.
a paladin sympathizer, Collins. So-
In that matchup, I might be.
Just anything that's against mage is like, oh, that poor thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think paladins can complain about anything right now. It's looking pretty okay for them.
Some would say. It's a good draw.
Spider tank.
Oh. Oh no, he's doing stuff.
Such a baitiness. Go, spider tank, go. It's not a beast. It's a worgen.
Do we have a beast?
We can polymorph one of our own minions.
That's a good idea.
Other than that, I don't think we have a beast. No.
Come dance to my song.
Peter Piper picked a pickle peckers. A peck of pickle peckers Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peckers. How many pickled peckers did Peter Piper pick?
You doing it right there, Collins?
Yeah. I just...
Kind of like, it's either
Water.
Water Ellie hit him in the face or Yeti trade.
I want
Yeah. I like water dunk.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fan of the dunk with 2 pyros in our deck.
Yeah, also just, it's a warlock, so. Smork.
Yeah, but you know, it's the double pyro that really puts it all together for me.
Oof. The
Really
real
makes
damage.
it. Eh.
Got rewarded with the 3 face damage, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Correct play.
Yeti face or
I don't think it's Yeti face because he gets the 3/3 and the 2/1 in the Yeti, which is a bit too good for me.
okay. So it's a conjure.
what to do.
I mean, if it's Conjure, I don't think I'm wasting the taunts on the 2 power minions. But I can go for Yeti and just kill the 3/3 here, because then he still has like a pretty bad
Fine.
trade. I really need to teach you how to smart icons. Like, you have one gear when you see that pyro, you just go like, well, always face, right, Shady? We're doing that face thing, right? Alright. Imagine if we didn't trade, man. You would get a 5/5 till your Yeti.
It wouldn't have been. It would have been fine. We would have been okay.
Your Yeti would have died to a 5/5.
quiet. It would have been.
Stop with your facts. They're annoying me.
It's either meet Blizzard trade or meet your face. Ooh. Or.
I mean, if you Blizzard, you go
Conjure.
face. Like, you don't have to trade. You could conjure taunts as well, but I think it's just a meteor. We need to, yeah, it's the 4-mana 7/7 guy, right? That worries me. That's the only thing. But if you Blizzard and go face, he plays a thing. You can't meteor ping, so next turn you go for 3. No. I guess in this matchup you Blizzard then, right?
I have no idea, Shady. I don't play Mage. I cannot.
Yeah, Blizzard's fine. I'll just hit him in the face.
I just want to hit him in the face. So if you can tell me that we're hitting him in the face, then I will say that just sounds like a plan I'm a fan of.
If you put him on 16, he can tap play the thing, and then we can meteor it. So we can debate him.
5 mana, 4 mana. Does it spell?
Ooh.
Kind of annoying. You could play a 3 and a 4.
So you could breaker the Armor Smith or the 4/4, or you could hold on to the breaker, and then you have something for both Void Lord and the 7/7s later. I'm inclined to go that way.
Just hold the breaker.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's just Conjure and Pixie and trade into the Armor Smith and just be okay with it. Like, Armor Smith needs to be either silenced or traded into, because like, she gains more health than the Evil Deal.
Yeah, I think you kill it, so...
Yeah, so just play the Conjure and the Pixie and kill the 1/4. It makes 0 sense to ignore.
Yeah, I wouldn't go face. Unless if you're not killing it.
Meteor the Armor Smith, yeah. Get your priorities.
I don't know about that. I may free this this roly-poly after this match.
He didn't choose to give us 2 ping targets then.
We could ping Meteor. What's the other line? Silence. Hyena mirror image. Nah.
So next turn he taps to get the 7/7 out, right? And that's fine. As long as he doesn't have tap into the 7/7 into Spellstone, then Void Lord, that would be annoying. Yeah, I like ping Meteor.
What to do? What to do?
And just go face. It's quite likely he wants to get the 7/7 out now, and the breaker's nice. Ooh, okay.
Oh, this card.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it before.
It's like Twisting Nether, but you get a 4/4. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. That was cool. I want to do something with the Geist and the mirror image, but not at the same turn.
Yeah.
So it
It's
might
either, yeah, I think it's just the 2-drop, the Conjure, and then images ping his face.
Yeah, I like that. That's kind of what I was looking at too.
Let's see if he wants the Void Lord on curve. Yeah, Lord Godfrey, pretty good there. Ah, come on.
Could flip ping? Could flip go face ping his face? Huh?
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely. It's it's the same thing, right? Like there's more to the play than that, right? Like you have 5 mana left, so
We then pass.
yeah. Flip is fine. Then go face is fine. I think it's image loan and ping face. Yeah, that's fine.
Time runs out on
Drop the 6 and then flip. That's cute, but this sets up lethal.
Hey, what did you say about Pyro? What you say about my man Pyro? What you oh.
You don't want me to answer that question, Carlos.
What did you say about my man?
I said it looks quite good in this deck.
Oh. Did I just say it this first?
Just abducted it.
Yeah. Keep the Crusader, or that's you looking for something better?
No, Crusader stays. I'm just looking at the Shambler. Because I just went over our forest. We don't actually have that many. Oh, there's the 2 water allies in there as well. Never mind. Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. It's too slow with the bad early start Shaman has. The deck is really bad against aggro. Okay, cool.
You talking about Shudderwalk?
Yeah. Shudderwalky.
Play Crusader?
Yep.
For the crusade!
Crusade! There's a slower Shudderwalk list that has 54% win rate right now. What's in it?
Is it Mindbreaker or is it
No, I think Conjure's fine, let him ping.
You look very familiar.
I don't understand why people. Motonori, I completely agree. This always like blows my mind why they are picking Shifting Scroll with Dragon Stray. Like, if you have a Dragon Stray, don't pick up Shifting Scrolls. Give it Shifting Scrolls.
But it could be anything, Carlos.
Oh my god, it just blows my mind. See, I kind of like the Mindbreaker list too, but okay, I could see it.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be quite dominant on the board, so.
Ping, trade, play the Mindbreaker now.
Yep. No deck list today. We're using the Twitch extension, Maha. So if you're not seeing it, I'm not sure. Can you manually update it, guys, or not? Because it kind of just works for me without me having to do anything. Yeah, but you can have statistics for Legend rank. Like it works that way. So there's a lot of blizzards out there. Still, Spellbreaker Taunt Go Face is not that bad.
I was considering that or Spellbreaker Ping it Go Face.
You can't ping.
Oh.
I guess that's that then. Okay.
Okay, Spellbreaker Taunt.
Yeah, Spellbreaker Taunt. On mobile, you have to approve it. Okay. Yep.
I guess that's it then.
Guess that's settled, yeah. Somewhat expecting the blizzard here. Be very surprised if it doesn't happen. Off the top. Oh, it could be the Mossy Horror. Oh my god, that's so good here. I keep forgetting about that card, man. Like it keeps
But
like
who,
out of
like
nowhere
the only
destroying
people I
everything.
see that drafted is Warlock, like reliably. This could be Flame.
No.
Could be.
Meteor is just more reliable here, right?
Is it? So you'd Meteor and go face or what?
I wonder.
Or would you
If
kill
I would
something else?
Meteor, I would probably put the Conjure into the Tar and push 6. But what? Okay, so explain to me your Flame Strike line. You'd Flame Strike and then what?
You'd put the twos in there.
Why
The
not
two,
Meteor
the
then?
two. Huh? Oh, just to save Meteor for something else.
Do.
I think with Flame Strike I think with Blizzard into Flame Strike, I think it's totally reasonable to save it.
Okay. Okay.
So just Meteor to 4/5. Oh no, yeah, okay. And then trade the Conjure and save the Breaker. Because as the aggro, I think we don't need to ping as much as he does.
I think he's like, why is it taking him so long to make that play?
Oh, he's another mage. He can't exactly be pissed at someone meteoring him.
No, yeah, I know, but he's like, why is he taking so long? Aw. Bit off. Ethan?
It's very likely that gets punished.
What's
The rest
other?
doesn't really make sense, though.
Yeah. What's
So I
the
think
other?
Ethan and Two-Face is fine.
That's our biggest minion.
Yep.
And our only minion. That's actually ridiculous.
It's not Polymorph. Would have done that first.
You don't know that.
Strong suspicion that that might be the right play.
He's really thinking about these plays. He could have had a 5/9. Could preemptive guys, but it feels wrong. So he bumps in and pings, right? And then he's left with a 5/3.
What to do? What to do?
Kind of want to save the Cold Wrath for Blizzard to draw a card.
I think you might Blizzard Cold Wraith. That's what I'm considering. And next turn you Flame Strike and keep your Ethan alive. Or next turn you guys then do some things.
What to
So
do?
expensive Blizzards. That's
Okay,
an
what's the
expensive,
alternative?
expensive Breath of Sindragosa. The other alternative is like to play a 3 and play the Geister, to play a 3 or 4 and ping.
Well,
And
if you
they're
throw
not-
in guys
they're
to give, you just give him Flame
Yeah,
Strike, right?
they're not that great.
I would Blizzard and Cycle. It's fine. This is what I mean with something that you do. Like you have just very good fundamentals, right? But doing like the plays that veer off, right? Like it's like that Spellstone for 2 rather than the 3 when you have the weapon in your hand, right? You're like, no, I can't, right? I think that's something where you can prove a lot. Because it feels like you never entertain those options. You're just like, no, I refuse. Just not gonna do that.
Maybe.
Doesn't mean that this is the right play, right? But I feel like you should at least be considering it. It's currently a Pyroblast waiting room.
What's he at? Can't see his HP. Like I can't see it behind the.
It's not 10.
Discover.
It's not 10. It's not 20. 14.
14. Okay, that's pretty good. You could Flame Strike and Frostbolt and push 5. It's the other line. Bumping. Probably not better.
I don't think it's the Flame Strike.
No, I don't think so either. I think that's how you stabilize.
So I definitely want to freeze up the Wind Fury. Right?
So Frostbolt that.
Yeah. I think it's just guys to trade ping and then make him have something. Because if he has AoE, the Geist would have gotten AoE no matter what. So this is as good a Geist as any, unless he frostbolts it. What if we get Pyro next turn? Then we're pretty happy. So then we can proceed to set up some lethals.
That's interesting.
Well, that worked out.
It did work out. It worked out really well. It worked out extremely well. Flame strike, ping, double trade.
Yep. And then put him to 9.
Well played.
So, Geist, pretty good there. And this is the class where it's probably the worst. Like, other classes shouldn't be able to deal with it at all. Or much less. Guess we play the Mystic, see if we get a taunt or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the right matchup for it. So the ghouls always go in, right? No matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think I just played a Yeti and the Igneous.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking whether the Geist ever goes in just because.
I could see it.
Because like he needs AoE from this point on, right? So I think so, yeah. And then let him trade ping the Yeti, that's fine.
Hosen healer's gone, huh? Yeah. There's no punish of ginormous magnitude by that card. I remember that doing a lot of work.
Okay, it's got taunt. Pyroblast waiting room. So I think we're killing the 3/9, right?
3/9,
so
right? Yeah. Yeah.
So Yeti always goes in, and the 2/2 always goes in, and we can see whether we want to proc the 2/3 or not. I think we're always playing Water Alley, we're always pinging it. So then we got 4 mana left. I guess we trade the 2/2 and just play the 2s.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. Do you pre-trade here? Because AoE once again?
I could see that.
Yeah,
as well.
I think so. Yep. Martinu, welcome back. You too, thanks so much for the sub. Good to see you here again, Martinu. Love you guys for choosing Mage. Sorry I couldn't be here from the start. Any interesting thoughts on the meta so far? I'll be making a meta video next week, Lord Beef Jerky. I'll be trying to do that at least.
Love you guys for choosing Mage. Huh.
That's my boy.
That's wrong.
We give
Disagree with that statement. Why do you have so much taunt? How long has he been holding that? Guess we're playing Arcane Explosion. It's 2 damage.
Yeah, we're playing it for sure.
Ping the 5/1.
Yep. And then 3/2 into the 3/5.
Yep.
I don't think we need to spell damage anymore, right? So we can use the Divine Shield.
Yeah.
Keep more bodies, yep. Trade and play out. Get you. Just clawed at his face. Like, die. He's playing a lot of taunt. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I haven't
and
seen a
he's,
Grizzly yet in my drafts.
He's 4-0. Oh, you haven't? I've seen 2.
More taunt.
More taunt, yeah. It's a good strategy. He's like, no more arcane explosion for you, fella. We could push 3. The other line is to ping the 2-1, which is probably a safe and push 1.
Yeah, because like pushing damage is kind of irrelevant now, right?
Irrelevant, yeah, I know.
I just pinged the 2-1 and trade, push 1 phase. Played alone.
Would Arcane Explosion be playable if it also dealt damage to the face? Probably. Like
it will be a video, Lord Beef Jerky. It won't just be a stream where I'll be talking about it. I mean, it feels like we're going to be doing something similar as last expansion, where we'll be playing very mid-range. But it feels like you snowball out of control quite nicely. That'll teach him. Play around.
Who needs Pyro? You know what I mean?
I think we just ping his face, right?
Yeah, I'd ping his face. You know, if only we had 3 Pyros. I think that's where we went wrong.
I'd be totally fine losing, or rather winning a little slower. Or him losing a little slower. That's however way you want to put it.
You look very familiar.
I've got to say, he
Taunts are
really,
looking okay, you know?
Yeah, he really feeling the taunts.
He's like, stay alive, stay alive. No, we lost our thing, but that's a pretty good topic anyway. Yep. Alright, how do we go about this?
Trade the 2 attack minions into
the stone, yeah, that's a good start. Or the 2/6 at least, yeah, 2/6 goes in. You might ping it and trade with a 1/2, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. Like ping the stone, I'll trade with a flame. And then I guess you just leave him with the Divine Shield taunt and kill the others. Yep.
It's funny, I want to kill this Divine Shield.
Well, if he gets Bone Mirror, he'll put it on the 2/6 anyway, so doesn't matter. He'll value the health on the taunt more than the Divine Shield.
You think?
This game, yeah. It's funny, we're still winning without the Pyro, we're just taking our time.
We're slowly. Oh man.
Doesn't do anything.
Really? Oh.
Where else is he gonna put it?
No, there may have been a better way. Hey, that's kind of good.
Yeah, you just want to kill the 5/2 then? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we can still win through the board. Oh man, Pixie and Mage. Damn. That's brutal. Double ping play, PugChamp.
Should have just pinged his face. Just want to mention. Hey, get that breath out of here.
No, he loses. Nice.
Get that breath out of here.
That is Big Nuts Jim, Collins. Yeah, buddy, Big Nuts Jim.
the Maybe I should take that.
FOMO?
Yeah, FOMO.
Oh, we curving. We curving, let's go. Am I internet famous now? Yes, you are, Big Nuts, Jim. Appreciate it while it lasts.
Are we coined a 3-4 or are we coining a lone?
I think you still coined alone, just because like you're not gonna get the bubble otherwise.
It's always the loan for the bubble. Always the bubble loan.
Yeah,
Loan.
it always feels so bad, right? But if it were 2/4 Divine Shield unconditional, then you wouldn't do this, but it also would be broken, so it's already really good.
A 3 mana 2/4 Divine Shield card.
Not on my watch.
That'd be pretty good, yeah. I'd probably run it.
Probably right. Spider Tank?
But there's no taunt. Like, no taunt though.
Yeah, it's still just really good. Spider Tank?
Yeah.
Spider Tank? Spider Tank.
We'll offer you aid.
Oh man, we have 2 more.
Yeah.
Alright, kill the 2/2.
It's close.
It
It's
can happen,
coming.
yeah. It can happen.
Yeah, it can happen.
Pip and I drafted a Kaliseth in our priest deck. And went off like 5 times or so. It's funny. It's pretty good, right? If you're not gonna draft 2s, you just go like, oh, Kaliseth, nice.
Okay. Okay, now I can ping. Now I'm okay with pinging. I was gonna just play the Yeti, but I'm okay pinging trade, play the Zealot.
Yeah, me too. Still just a head on board versus Pally. Decent position.
Any world where we play the Callus stuff.
No, fine. Because you also get the Zealot set up for the Blizzards.
In 2 turns.
Yeah, but next turn it's likely Pixie Ping or Yeti, so you don't really have time for it. Oh, 1 more card.
Yeti?
Are you pre-bumping the 3/1? No.
I think so.
He's going to Steed. Huh?
Speed. Oh, maybe we kill it. Can we kill it? We
No,
can,
To
huh?
do.
With the arcane.
Yeah, it's pretty disgustingly bad though. So if you Yeti and he Steeds, wow, that's really bad.
Yeah, maybe we just kill it with the arcane. You have
It's
to
so
arcane
bad,
ping.
though. He's just gonna play something next turn and then we're gonna be
I
in the
know.
same spot, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think Yeti go phase. And then we'll kill the Steed through multiple Blizzards later, I guess. Frostbolt waiting room.
Steed waiting room.
Yeah, it's a 5-0 Pally. Steed on curves, very likely.
I wonder what that is.
Could be anything.
Yeah.
We could hit Breaker or Poly.
It's it's
Not
not
quite as good.
enough. Yeah. Might go double 3.
Yeah. Pixie and Elemental, right? Thinking about sacking the 3/1.
The 3-1. Yeah, I'm okay with sacking the
Yeah.
3-1.
Pixie Elemental sack the 3/1.
What fools these mortals be!
Yep. Then next turn, might just Blizzard.
And then Blizzard.
And then,
Then
more
Blizzard.
Blizzards.
Yeah.
3 damage Blizzards are decent.
I'm drop dead gorgeous.
Gain explosion, not looking too bad either. Go for damage, my boy.
Ooh, 11 damage pyro. So what we could like what? We could
there's a lot of
trade
potential, but it's
king-
weird because you flip the other guy, right? So
Oh, what you should oh, because you flipped the Crusader. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
it's not like it's bad, right? It's just
No, I still like this trade ping flip Ripper. You have a 3/3.
yeah,
He has a what?
and he keeps a
A
2/3.
A 2/3.
I
Yeah.
was just looking at if we could make it work, but this will have to do. Alternatively, you can also use the bubble, but I think we protect it because you're getting the flames. But I think trade ping is fine, and then Ripper, Arcane Explosion. It's good, right? I mean, it's good to say the least. It's just the. I was looking if we could nab the 5/2 as well. Yeah.
Job done.
Arcane Explosion has not been bad.
With the Zealot, it's been doing a lot of work.
And Zealot's surprisingly tanky. No one wants to bother killing it. It's like it's a whatever card. If he has synergy, he's got synergy.
It's cool to still have the 2 blizzards at the end of that.
Oh, he's tired of that. He's like, I ain't dealing with that.
Yeah.
Follow the rules.
Not the rules. Follow anything but the rules. Could just... No. Well, Blizzard, ping, and then to kill the 2/2. And you have
Keep
2
your
1
spell power alive. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Three mana blizzard or 3 damage blizzard feels good, man.
Nah, I don't feel good for the after doing this.
Oh, Collins, embrace it. Come on, man. You're playing it. You can't be on the other side now. You're here. Whether you like it or not, you are the guy that blizzards.
I am the one who blizzards.
It's like, look at him, guys, trying to distance himself from us. Like, we're not good enough for him. It's like, oh, you're not a double Vine Cleaver Paladin. Ugh. I don't want to play this class.
No. Is this worth blizzarding again? Maybe.
It's very possible.
Blizzard's Crusader.
There's definitely the thing that jumps out, right? Just the other one involves Water Alley and the Dragon will chunk it, so I like Scarlet Crusader and the Blizzard's push phase.
We've used all our AoE, right?
You think that? We have a Meteor and a Flame Strike left? We've only used Arcane Explosion before we started using Blizzard, so... We were just very patient with it, right? We let the rock get the steed and then slowly but surely worked on his board. It's because we had that insane turn with the Ripper, it feels like we used more. Like we used 1 Arcane Explosion to kill Stegadon and 2/5.
Which path to choose?
Doesn't seem right. Is Crystal Line still that good?
Definitely good, yeah.
It's solid.
He's afraid.
You
don't
take-
have more. I think there's usually just better cards next to the lion, right? I think that's the problem. Ah, okay.
Ring the bells.
Easy Spellbreaker, let's go. He's all in, he's all in. Well, there's 2 very good cards in our deck now. Otherwise, we're probably gonna pyro that.
Oh, you would pyro that. Yeah, that makes logical sense. I could see why you'd say that word.
What would you do, Colin?
I would,
Play a bunch of minions and get farmed.
pyro his face, and then we draw another one. And then
But he'll kill the spell power, it's not
No, he won't, Shady.
Just pyro the snail, man. Pyro the
I
snail.
know.
That's definitely right.
And go all face.
Yeah. We can trade. You can get our spell power. It's been a good run. Let us sell it. It's been a good run. He thought it was a good card.
Yeah, he thought it was a good card. And his name's Ping Jesus.
Jesus knows what's up. Your face? No win. Wow.
I don't need any of
Clearly the spell power hasn't punished him enough. Oh, there we go. So
Now we can play Prince Caliseth. Hey, I see
Oh,
what you're
boy.
saying. Yeah.
I definitely like the prince, yeah, for sure. So, let's think what else we do.
So we could freeze the 5/5,
Yeah.
or even kill the 5/5, and then
I think you always ping the bubble and you bolt the 5/5. Yeah.
What to do?
And then from there it's a little weird.
you could send the 3/1 into the.
Time runs out.
Yeah, I think you play the water alley and
Yeah.
divine shield kills the dragon and the ripper kills the dude and then face with the spell power. The dude, right? That's not the dude. Okay, kill the dude now.
They're the same.
We've been over this, Collins, right? Dudes are dudes.
Dudes are dudes.
There's only one kind of dude.
Don't worry, he had a heal in his hand. I'm just 4D chessing.
Uther.
It's all good. It's kind of a heal, but I guess you would have thrown it on the active minion.
Reporting for duty.
Well, I mean, two really good counters to that in the deck.
I hope one's not another Pyra. Like, that's not the. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, ping the dude. Start with that.
Which one's the dude?
Stop playing. Yeah. And then I think the 3/1 goes in preemptively because you don't want the 1/1 trading it.
Yeah.
And let's see. I think it makes more sense to play the Flame Elementals and the Shambler. And then next turn you get full clear on whatever is on the board right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then if you hit your counter spell, the Arcanist goes off. You get a Bloodfen Raptor, we get a Prince, but it took us a long time before it started doing something. It feels like a lot of our games kind of devolve into this really slow, grindy.
Like, where's my Pyro?
Dude,
Yeah.
where's my power? Wow.
That's an interesting preview.
Yeah, it's nice for us.
Yeah.
Trade,
trade.
ping the dude, play out.
Yeah.
That's a 3/6 Mindbreaker. Oh man, it's so fun every time. Every time we draw something, it's like, it's better!
Well, we can't ping no more. So
Oh, he doesn't do dudes, so it's kind of the same.
Kind of evens out, huh? Who drew this card? It's very distinct compared to the rest of the cards in the packs.
Yeah, I mean, it's the kind of thing that ran around in WoW. Oh, Breaker's 5. Oh man, every time I forget. I guess we just silence a dragon, trade the 2/1.
Yeah.
Your magic shall not save.
So we're gonna get there eventually. Oh, the Primordial Drake wasn't the Bone Drake card. Okay. In that case, I'd like a Polymorph or a Meteor for his death win. Did they play Kaliseth? We did. We got there. Oh, come on.
How did you know? Enemy's not frozen though. This is how I felt when the dude played 9 5/5/5s on me. And I'm just top decking, like trying to be honest, and he just...
Yeah. That's so sick, right? Top deck Primordial gets Onyxia from Bone Drake. So if you play Cold Wraith and the 3/2, he's gonna trade the 4 and the 1 into the Cold Wraith and 2 1/1s into the 3/2 Gem 8. So I think you need to trade into the 4/3 here and play the Cold Wraith being a 1/1. And hopefully you pick up either Meteor or Flame Strike to deal with this.
Yeah.
I can't really derive much from that, right, Amok? But play Paladin, play Rogue, play Mage. Pick good 3s, pick good 4s, and it should be fine, man. Flame Strike, please. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that's what he was gonna do.
I guess he wins.
Yes, he does.
Kinda dumb. Yeah, this was a win, and then he just RNG'd his way out of it. Meh.
He's the pink Jesus, man.
King Jesus RNG'd his way out of it.
What to do? What to you win this?
Well played.
If you watch a couple of streams and see what we are doing and then implement some of those ideas, you might have a bit of success.
You asked for
Maybe.
it.
Pretty sure we're going to just keep Frostbolt. I'm well, Collins. How are you? I'm glad you're doing well, Kingy. And True Devin, doing A-okay. Nice to
Hello.
hear. What are the best classes currently? Paladin.
Paladin.
You would throw away the Frostbolt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I would have kept it.
Huh, okay.
Just because we're doing it's like keeping a what's it called, Shadowward Pain, in my opinion. Though
But we're not a priest,
yeah, I see your point.
especially
This
not
isn't-
versus priest.
Yeah, you're right.
There we go.
We're gonna ping Oracle. You're absolutely right.
Do you craft golden cards? Which Witchwood cards have you crafted? What would a Witchwood? I have crafted Pixie so far. I think that's gonna be.
Oh really? That's your most valuable common.
I think that's something you see so often. Played alone. I haven't crafted class things yet. I'll probably start crafting them as I draft now.
You know, that's a good idea. I should craft some cards. I
Just
should
the
craft some
common
cards.
ones, yeah.
We're 1/3 of the way there, boys. Conjure.
Yep.
You look very
Just pass.
Yep.
Don't pre. Do you think the overall deck quality is too high again, or?
What's too high, and why is it too high?
No, he's asking if we think the overall.
Yeah, and I'm asking him back, what is too high, and why would it be too high? If it's
So-
all relative, right?
Is it Crusader ping? That's what I'm leaning towards. The other lines play another Conjurer.
No,
don't
you could
think he
also
put-
Crusader and taunts and just go in and not let him take the shield.
Not. Oh, are you like? But
I wonder.
Because if you trade ping, I'll just take the shield.
he'll want to take the shield.
Yeah, I like the images and just bump play the Crusader.
Time runs out on me.
For the crusade!
So you'd bump with this.
Yeah, because you want to bump it again next turn, right? He just healed and floated for mana, so I. Oh my god.
That's pretty nice for him. No, well. Yeah, it's pretty nice for him.
So
well,
fucking
we have
stupid.
Geist, I guess. Geist kind of does some work. You play Geist, then you double trade, and then you get.
Yep, it's fine. Ugh. Blood Knight hits harder than MC Tech when it hits too. At least it doesn't hit that often.
Yeah, this is my first Blood Knight that I've seen.
Okay, so Funcality, I've never said that it has been too high or too low. So for me, it's just not really a problem.
Thank you.
Because I'm either going to get good decks and my opponents are too, or I'm not and my opponents aren't either. Either way, I'm not feeling disadvantaged.
Trade ping. Trade ping, play the Yeti.
Alternative is to put it behind taunts again and play the Zealot, go face. I don't
Oh,
like
and
that.
then.
No,
Oh.
I think the Yeti and give up the Ghoul is fine.
So, like, your play is like to Flame Strike the next turn or something.
Yeah, but I don't think that's correct. Stop harassing Shady. It's a stream, I answer questions, man, that's fine. I don't mind I just answered it, didn't I? So it's just that the reason why I ask you is because it's so, yeah. I get why people want certain, amounts of quality, because there are people that are very vocal about what is good, what is bad. But I find it interesting because for me it's kind of the same.
Is this the taunt line now? Now we Conjurer and Zelda.
Yeah, it's either that or get the Etten rolling, right?
Get the Etten, yeah. It could be Etten. Just to play
Just
around.
Shadow or Death hits you very hard here.
Yeah.
So I think the little taunts are better.
You look very familiar.
And then get the Zealot out.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Well played.
Seems like we're playing Etten now.
Yep. And then face with our guys. I think we just ping his face at this point, right? Or
I could see it.
I think so with the 2 pyros. Yeah. We might draw another one. At least he didn't play Mossy Horror. Yeah, another one, right?
Yeah.
I really, really need to pay attention to Mossy Horror words.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, he doesn't. I'm like thinking, I don't think.
That's gonna be the case. But I thought about it. I didn't want to mention it though, but I did think about it.
So that worked out fine. Like when he played it, it was like, oh god, what does he have?
So we could trade with the Etten and then Blizzard and Ping.
Yeah,
Or
we
just
also have a shit
Blizzard
ton of
and...
damage for going phase. But
Yeah. Okay. So if we go face, that's
It's
That's
close.
9.
It's not enough.
9, and then you frostbolt ping. That's 5. So that puts him to 16. Like, and then you could probably Pyroblast kill him next turn if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, but I don't think we do. I think Etten into the 5/5 is fine. Yeah. Yep.
I wonder.
And then Blizzard is fine.
You could just play Arcane.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm considering it, right? Yeah, I think it's just Arcanist go phase because we have the AoE. See, I don't agree with that funcality. I saw people say that. Oh my god, nice. I saw people say that last time as well, but I feel like I do well in every environment of quality. It's just you need to adjust. You can't just be stuck in one gear.
So maybe the strategy you like last meta won't work that meta.
Yeah, you
like,
just need to switch what you're doing. Probably just polymorph that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of want to go all face.
How much is that? 11 this round. It's close though. Because we can, I think you just bolt the 3/3 and then 2/4 and the 2/2. Ping the 1/1, go face. You still set it up. Because if you go all face and he...
Ping face? Or?
No, ping the sheep.
Oh, okay.
Because if you go all face, then you just lose if he has any kind of... Although they did lose the Darkshire, right? They no longer have the 4/5 that heals. They no longer have greater healing potion.
They have statue, Shady.
Yep.
They have statue.
No, I think you might be right. I was playing around the card that doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, so we could only heal him for 4. Don't think we pyro that, so...
So you played a Mystic first, right? Or not?
I guess so.
To try and get one of your guys to attack, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Oh!
Yeah, not this turn, but yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no, but...
Flame Strike trade, push 3 hopefully. Should have faced? Well, that's obviously a lot easier to say if you see the statue. But this is exactly the thing I mean, right? So you can see this and you can be like, oh my god, my opponent had a statue and like these damn deck qualities back in the day wouldn't be like that. I could have won. Or you can just say, hey, I didn't account for the rotation. I may have completely misplayed. They no longer have Greater Healing Potion. They no longer have the 5-mana 4/5, the Alchemist that heals their face. There's a lot less. Maybe I should have just gone for it. So that's
I like hunting.
It's a lot harder, of course.
I like hunting, just like play 5 of them and then trade 3 in.
Yeah, me too. It's
That's
like
a
you can
great
ping,
card.
but it's the same thing. So
Nah, I ain't gonna ping, guys. We ain't pinging. We getting the dogs out. Who let them out? I did, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah, feels good.
good Mystic. Good boy.
Yeah, great Mystic. Good card.
Guys, we're not trying to outvalue the priest. Oh, where do people get this idea from?
Well,
Like, we're... mind-boggling.
okay, now we have to think about things. Well, we have a meteor, right? So maybe just Arcane select its meteor.
There's a breaker in there as well. There's a ripper in there as well. I like the intellect. Yeah.
What to do?
All right, we know what we doing. Hey.
Yep. So breaker for sure. 6 face for sure.
Shall not see.
You could potentially hold the cold raid.
Well played.
Let's see.
And just ping, huh? And then put him to lethal. Even if he
Yeah,
heals.
I think so.
I like
just
that,
ping
yeah.
so that he dies if he heals. It's not because you trade into stuff that your plan is to outvalue someone, guys. Your plan can be to stay on the board and then go face and kill him. Our plan is never to win the game through running the priest out of cards, so it's never a good idea.
Gotta say, those Pyroblasts coming in clutch.
That's good. You're on card 24 and was offered 5 Blood Razors. Dude, we too, yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, that Mastiff, dude. Too bad it's in Hunter, because it's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
That's like, too bad you're in Hunter, buddy. We could have been friends. Wow. Yeah, like this hand.
Keep the hand, right?
Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so guys, let me give you a concrete example, right? Because you just hear, because I don't want to just sit here and be like, well, you should just adapt instead of complain, even though that's what you should do, right? Steed is a very particular example, right? You could say like, and okay, so first of all, I'm not saying that this approach is the correct approach or that, you know, the decks shouldn't be lower quality, right? This is just more a thought experiment. I'm fine playing the two. Oh,
okay. I was wondering if, like, okay, so no greed then.
No, just it's pally, right? We want to be on the board.
Okay.
So instead of doing that, you could say, okay, that's all the things that Blizzard can affect. What can I affect, right? It's like, okay, well, I know that my Paladin opponents are very likely to have Steed. That means you can start planning for that. You can be a bit more wasteful with your removal just to make sure they don't have anything on the board on turn 6, because if they have 2 Steeds in their hand, it actually gets kind of bad.
Well, we got punished for not being
got
greedy.
rewarded.
Oh,
Nice.
no, never mind.
Cold Wraith Bump. So, on top of that, in the draft, you can start valuing things like Owl a lot higher. We pick Polymorph over Fireball. We pick Polymorph over Flame Strike. So that's also something that I'm valuing a lot higher.
Over Flames. It was Flame Strike, not Fireball.
No, but I picked Poly over Fireball in my other draft. So
okay,
just an example of how you can do things rather than just sit here and say, oh my god, there's so many Steeds. So, but that's just a general good advice for life, right? Think about things you can affect and then do those. And then even though the situation might not be perfect, well, guess what? That's the world. The world's never going to be the way you want it to be, right? Like you just work
unless
with
you
what
control
you
it. Unless you take control of everyone.
Alright, Collins, let's move on. Because I gotta see you take control of the... Alright,
Yeti? Maybe bump the 1/1 first, and then...
It's the same, right? Yeah, just Yeti's fine. If it's... At least if it's Repentance, then you know to kill the 1/1. I do think killing the 1/1 makes more sense, so... Okay.
I wonder what this is.
Yeah.
after those two.
Our deck doesn't really play 3 cards in a turn, so...
No, it doesn't. So.
Why are you playing without the tracker? Well, we're playing with the tracker, sister, but we're using the Twitch extension, so you should be able to see it that way. It's
Thanks,
active
Colin,
for mobile
well.
normally as well.
Is this Shambler Bump? Or Shambler Face? Maybe, Mindbreaker Face. Ping Mind.
Calm down, Collins, calm down. So if you Shambler trade, he kills your Shambler, you're left with a 4/2. If you go for the Mindbreaker, you're left with a 2/5 over a 4/2. 4/2 has a higher chance of clearing the board for the Steeds, but you have the Poly, so you're kind of okay with him Steeding. I think Ping Face trade Mindbreaker is fine, and then...
Oh, you would trade. You wouldn't go face.
I think so, because it's Paladin, right? So they still have Sound the Bells and all that crap, so...
Alright.
Because that's actually pretty bad for us here. It also means he gets low value from his True Silver. It's only 2 damage. He could also go in and Consecrate, but then we get Initiative with a 4/4. That's very nice for us. Basically, mentality. I don't have all the answers, right? I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, it doesn't matter about the deck quality. but I can tell you that, you know, you're not gonna do better by saying how bad it is. You're gonna do better by looking at what you can change.
Chandler bump.
We can't ping, so I'm thinking if we squeeze the intellect in and just go for the Crusader.
But we bump regardless.
Well, if you draw, then, you know, technically you look at what you draw first. So I'm fine drawing. It's cool.
You want to draw?
Yeah.
Well,
no, draw like you. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
no,
saw
I
you
know.
reach for the thing. All right, so now you have a potential for Igneous Pump. I don't think so. Even though he gets to knock the shield off, it's fine, right? I feel like Igneous is a little greedier, so
true.
let's play full tempo.
Yeah. And bump.
The extension does not work for viewers working with the bump. Does not work for viewers with the Twitch client. Really? Does it not?
I haven't heard that before.
I don't know. I was told that it works now. So, okay, I'll put you in my shoes, right, guys? If I don't have it active, everybody's like, Shady, why don't you have it active? Like, it's the new expansion, dude. I don't know all the cards. I want to hover, right? And then when I have it active and I have my deck list showing as well, they're like, Shady, there's 2 deck lists. What's the fuck? And then when I just have the extension active, then people go like, well, I can't see it yet, bro. So I'm just saying.
So what you're saying is we should Blizzard.
I'm always fucked. Yeah, I'm always fucked. Just saying, thinking whether we can stall with the taunts. It's probably Blizzard. It's just. So he's left for the 2-1. We're left for the 3-1 and the 2-1. So that's definitely a good panic play. If we conjure, dunk. No, Blizzard is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but having to hide the deck list every single time gets really annoying for people. Because there's no way to just tell the extension that you don't want it. Like the deck list, right? It's gonna keep popping up. So every time you need to minimize it.
He's like, damn, I can't hero power. Hey, welcome, buddy.
We're like, damn, we can't hero power.
Oh, you're right.
Motherfucker. Alright. So Meteor is not bad. We can do better, but the Worgen is a bit scary.
What to do?
Especially with Steed.
Well, you have the poly, so like,
Yeah.
you can invite the Steeds. But man, if it wasn't a Worgen, I'd be a bit more comfortable. So I guess what we could do is just conjure Igneous,
right.
play the taunts,
Igneous.
and then trade.
Yeah.
Then he gets his hero power back, but that's fine. I think I prefer that, yeah, because like we really don't need the meteor on this thing. Oh no, that's 3 cards. Wait.
Oh, you're right. So we could play, but Shambler's bad.
Yeah, just play the taunts and ping the juggler.
Okay.
That's cool. Oh man, caught myself.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's not a bad play, this, right? Because you still have, like, he's gonna feel like he wants to go off now, so if I did a meteor or the poly for when he does. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. I mean, it's honest feedback, really. Here we go. Jabating him, guys.
So we could meteor that instead of poly.
It is
poly better. So if you poly, you would trade and kill the Worgen and then leave him with 2/1/1s and then he'd go back in. If you meteor, you leave him with a 2/6. It might be poly.
I wonder.
Poly ping and then you play the Igneous. What do you think?
So you'd kill off the Worgen.
Yeah, I'd kill off the Worgen.
So you'd have a 2/2 versus 2/1/1s?
And a 2/3, because I'm playing the Igneous.
Yeah, but the Igneous is the same, right? It's a constant.
Yeah.
The other one is to meteor.
The
bump.
meteor, yeah.
I kind of like meteor bump more because the poly deals with like okay, so you can meteor. It's fine.
So you like the meteor better? 'Cause
Yeah,
you think
meteor, igneous,
Poly's
but I like
more
the free hit.
flexible.
I like the free hit. So poly deals with more things such as Tyrians and Threshodons and whatever, any annoying death rattle. It's also a bit easier to sneak in, and we just picked up another source of AoE with the Blizzard, so I think those things combined, yeah, or we could poly that. Those things combined make it a bit better for me.
I could see polying that, because that's how we lost the last game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
there is also the attitude of, oh, you can poly whatever he gets, but like, I feel like you just block the first step of the chain, right, and not lose more. So I guess you'd poly that, ping the 2/1, double trade.
2/1. Yeah, play the Conjurer
play the
or
Conjurer.
Shadowblade.
I'm down with the Conjurer. Yeah, we also had very, very high amount of class cards in our warrior deck colors. But I think it's normal because you just get a lot of quality cards and class cards are usually better.
Yeah, you're just picking the best cards and they're usually class cards. That's what it is. Even though you can get the high neutral deck, right? If you're picking best cards, you end up just having a lot of class cards.
Oh, my boy.
He's your boy working for you this time. That's a good one drop. It's a good big minion.
So, 2 cards a turn only.
We could ping Blizzard, play a Flame Elemental.
What to do?
I'm kind
You
of
could
considering pinging the 2/1, bumping the taunt, and then playing taunt and water rally.
Taunt and one. Ping the 2/1, bump the taunt.
Play the taunt and then play water rally. And then let the 5/5 do its thing into the taunt.
What's this thing, Shady? What's that five? That's fine too.
Yeah.
It seems okay.
And then we can go with Blizzard next turn if you want.
Time runs out on me.
I'm actually surprised you can actually get away with playing only 2 cards a turn.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of our cards cost 4, so like 4/4 ping, it's fine. 4/3
Yeah, but
ping.
I know, but I'm still surprised. Like it's actually like you can like he plays 1 mana card, and it restricts you, and it's like it's not that bad. Like you're not crying about it.
Yeah, I mean, well, he gave up, like, it didn't restrict us almost at all earlier, and then he does give up a card for it, so kind of fine with that.
Ping Blizzard.
Ping Blizzard, yeah. Then play an elemental now we can.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gotta get that elemental in. And smack him.
Just in case it's eye for an eye and we've been debated the whole time.
No, I think we're good. The 0/2 taunts have been so good, man.
Yeah, I think that card is really solid.
No! Damn you, Voodoo Doll!
Yeah, so Flame Strike and play the Mystic.
Well, I mean, the Water Rally can go into the 5/3, and then the Flame Strike is looking a lot less necessary from there on, right? Because Water Rally's dead.
We can push like a ton of damage for the Pyro next turn.
I think you win either way.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't care. Full face, Flame Strike, and then
Play
just
the
like Flame Elemental Ping, right? To not give him a
Not give him a card.
Like, he
okay,
could get,
fair
like,
enough.
the
Yeah,
armorer
yeah,
guy,
yeah.
right?
If he gets the priest too, that's so disgusting.
Yeah,
Okay, I
or
can
the
see
armor
that.
dude, the warrior dude that gives armor. So I'm fine with full face flame strike and then one dropping his face. I honestly think that both plays win. So
we also deny the sword top there.
yeah, but you're removing all his things.
I'm justifying my.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll let
I'm
you.
just justifying my play. It doesn't like I'm not like trying to argue it. I'm just like being like, oh, it also has this effect.
Reporting for duty.
All right.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, GG.
Now, how do we play 3 cards in this turn?
I'm afraid we can't call it. We gotta shoot his face.
It would be cool if we could.
Yeah, like give him his cards. Like, here are your cards, buddy.
Jane versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Gotta do a little house, a little tying of a bag, basically. That's what the sound is. Just tying a bag. Throw it all? Yep.
We didn't give him any cards, but you taught him an important lesson to not pick that secret. Yeah. Although, I guess other opponents will reward him occasionally, so he might still keep doing it. And it might be correct then, because it's kind of what we said about Bear Trap, right? We said Bear Trap was going to be terrible, and then people just went face. And we're like, okay, I guess you're alright, Bear. I guess you're alright, buddy.
I didn't say that card is going to be bad.
I'm not saying you did. I'm saying most people did.
I'm not most people.
I know.
Mystic.
We did just hit the Crusader. So Crusader has a lot less downside versus an Elixir top deck. So, or not top deck, but just playing. So I prefer the Crusader. Because he might not want to Elixir and trade, so he might Elixir face and then Breaker destroys him. Fine. You know,
that's one way to do it.
I am alright with that.
I am too.
Because you know he doesn't have pain, right? Wouldn't go through
Water
a
element.
muscle. So yeah, water element is good here.
He might have pain. He's saving it for the water element.
Would he really not pain the 3-1 and just like bolt it and throw his Murloc in?
I could see it.
I can't see it.
Okay.
If he has pain, it's the far right card. Otherwise, no way.
Alright. Well, you're right about the elixir.
Yeah.
We can silence that. Don't know if it's worth it, but could be.
That's what silence was made for. So silence and trade. Oh, Breaker's so good right now.
Magic shall not save.
He top decked the elixir though, but still. It was still a valid concern to play the shield.
Yeah,
because of
I
that.
think it was a valid concern too. You know what would be good for him right now?
Oh.
Let's not think of
No
that.
clue. Nope.
Let's not.
No. Okay.
Holy water.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Just compared it to what he could have done, and you're like, huh, you know what? That's not so bad. It's kind of okay.
Double 3.
Let's start with the guy that gives a 2-drop. See if that somehow changes our mind.
I will offer you aid.
Such a breath of fresh air knowing that they can't get potion madness. Yeah, 4 face every time. It's just because we know he's got the water alley now, right? So, if we play the pixie, I mean, we're probably just gonna taunt him out next turn. So I guess pixie makes most sense. Yeah. I was thinking about getting the 2-3 active, but let's just play tempo.
Die, Mage. I'm just gonna say.
Die, Mage. Die, Clothy.
Die, Rockpool Hunter. That doesn't have the same ring for some reason. Conjurer, Mirror, Elemental, kill the 2/3, push ice, push 7.
I definitely like the Conjure and the Taunts. I definitely like killing the 2/3. And I guess it's volatile to play around Nova, yeah. Because he can't hurt his guy first and then heal. That's nice.
I'm warning you.
I've been doing this a lot. It's just fun. Conjure, don't go phase.
Just yeah. It's nice with Pyros.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
he had
that's
it.
not a Holy Nova.
Holy moly, he had it.
Come on. Come on, man.
He actually had it. He debated us the whole time. It's pretty good on his part.
Why didn't he heal? Just gave us a ping.
I don't know. Ping 3, I guess.
I was thinking if we need to draw and whether it's a 4 and a 2. Because there's 2 Blizzards and a Frostbolt in this deck.
But you might need the Zealot instead.
Oh, it's not going anywhere. On the board, that is. So you
think
ping
so?
the 3/1, right?
Yeah.
So you have a Water Alley, 2 Blizzards, and a Bolt.
I could see why we need to draw. But
So he's
it's
gonna
also...
trade heal. Yeah, I try to preserve the draw and just play Arcanist and Zealot. I mean, it's 4 cards, right?
Out of 19, that's 20% or so.
A little more, yeah.
21%. Like it doesn't have the
I didn't say I
same-
knew how much was a little more, because 20 cards would make it 20%. Oh. No.
It's another...
That's not how math works, never mind. Okay.
Would you draw or would you play the Igneous?
I'm leaning Poly and Igneous.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Turns out you're right. It's not going anywhere.
Our girl
What
would never
face?
leave us calls.
Anywhere but face. I wasn't finished. Yeah.
Alright.
Hey. It might be intellect actually first, right?
Yeah, it depends, because you could also bolt and wraith and draw that way,
Yeah, I know,
or
but
because you don't heal him with the ping or the divine shield.
oh yeah.
So I think I
Okay.
prefer that, like bolted and wraith.
Let's go. So you would ping, trade with the...
Ping, trade with the 3/2. I guess maybe we should have done it the other way around, huh? Let's see.
Why not
Are we drawing this round? I think we draw over loan, so you can draw. Ooh. Do you just leave it? Nah, that's madness. Okay, ping and kill it with the 3/2. So it's ninth cold rate. Yeah, got a little punished for playing it first. We could have. Oh no! You needed that. Never mind. We needed to draw that way. No, it's fine.
I was thinking maybe you
Use the
trade
shield.
with, you give him 4 more heal, but you probably don't lose. You lose a 1/2 probably, or a 1/1.
I think with 2 Pyroblasts and the health matters more. Because it's not even guaranteed better, right?
Damn, he really went for the dragons. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay here, but not. I mean, I wouldn't use it here.
It might be okay. So if we're not flame striking, what are we doing?
Oh, I see. I see. You flame strike and then you set up the
Geist Arena.
I see. I could see that.
What to do?
But let's go over the alternatives, right? Like we're not gonna Etten because both
No.
Mind Control and Wasp.
Not
We're
gonna
not going
Geist.
to Geist. So then
You're
the
not going
alternative is do
to
nothing.
bump ping and play the lone. Ping your own guy. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm okay with flame strike.
Yeah, Flame Strike, play the flames. Wasn't drawing first to look for Void Ripper a good option? Well, you are drawing with the minion, Amok. But I get what you mean.
It's a
Void Ripper is
5
just
mana
one
draw
card
one.
though. Ooh. He steals 2 pyros and he's like, huh. Okay. I gotta step on it.
Could be Blizzard, huh?
Say again?
Could be Blizzard.
I'll tell you what, it's not Etten.
I agree.
The problem is that the Blizzard was top decked, right? So the chance that he stole a Blizzard or a Meteor is really
Also,
high.
it's high, yeah. I see your point.
So I'm a bit afraid of like the Geists. I guess. Oh no, it doesn't work. That's bad. So you're thinking Blizzard Champion go face? That might be the best play in the end, though. Yeah, I think so. Just because Geist does nothing, right? You just lose face damage.
Yeah.
Dragon. Counterspell, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
We need to wait for our Pyro. Oh, come on.
So we probably Geisting. Question is, how do you want to trade? Do you kill the 5/5? You kill the 7/4? Probably.
I think it's... Yeah, weird. I guess it would be Geist and then trade the 1 power minions and the ping into the dragon and push 2. Yeah. Yeah, they're both dragons, sorry. Yeah, the 4 health dragon. And then he's quite likely to Blizzard after trading the Geist. You look grumpy or tired? I am neither. So, I'm all good. How are you doing today? My pleasure, HS.
My pleasure. Okay.
Ooh, so did
Okay.
not steal a Blizzard. Okay.
But he probably has a Pyro. No. Oh yeah, Meteor. Lol. Is that correct? Everything goes face, right? Like,
yeah,
or...
we just meteor his guy to get rid of the counter. So. And just full smork.
This is an interesting matchup, huh? I'm usually on the other side, so... So I should probably start drafting Spirit Lash.
Yes, he
Oh,
has a
no, he
Nova.
messed up.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way. Right. Yeah, he's got something. There's no way. Blizzard now?
Let's start
What?
trouble.
What?
Ah,
Wow. Okay. Thanks, buddy.
I feel horrible.
You shouldn't. He played terrible.
I don't care.
No, you should not.
This doesn't feel.
It's not because he's a priest that he's entitled to win, dude. Like he played legit terrible there. You can pick Death Rattle again. Let's go. Shady, how can you not like Belgian beer? I don't like beer in general, so I think it's easy to not like Belgian beer then. Full mulligan?
You're not gonna keep the pyro? Gotta say, pyro's been looking pretty good.
Playing a good 3 and then playing a good 4 has also been working out pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, we already knew that.
Yeah, but keeping pyro means that you're probably not gonna hit that, so...
I'm not talking. Oh no, I'm not talking about keeping pyro. Like that's so horrible. You have 2 pyros. I'm just saying in general. Yeah. Scarlet. Up. Mindbreaker.
I like the breaker.
Yeah.
So we don't really want the effect later in the game. For us.
This would have been horrible with Scarlet, so.
Yep.
That was a mistake.
Wow. Yeti?
Oh, yeah. And bump. Or no. No, so you're thinking no, right? So that
No.
he can't go.
I'm thinking about a lot of things. I'm thinking you might Water Rally, you might next turn go Ripper, so like there's some options. Because if you bump, you give him the option to double bump, which is fine, right? Not saying that's terrible for us. But then you might want the Water Rally instead, right? I think the Water Rally is better and if you're bumping, and I think that's correct. So, yeah. And bump is fine. Yeah.
Job done.
Job done. Work.
The cold don't bother me, man.
Oh, you would have been so good if you were on the board now. So we can go for the Zealot's Arcane Explosion clear. It does leave our board frozen. What are you thinking? Collins? Do we have a Collins? Alright, we don't really have time then. Play the Zealot, the Arcane Explosion, and clear. Unless you have a good play, but I'm trying to fix your mic, I don't know what's going on.
Job done. Out of my jungle.
Oh, Void Ripper, my man. Okay, no worries.
What to do?
I guess it's Ripper Igneous. And just bump? Or is it just Arcane Intellect and not give him more? Because we're gonna have a 2/2, 4/3, and a 1/1.
What to do?
Yeah, against the Volcano class, it's probably better to Arcane Intellect here. Huh? Yeah. Hey, yeah, and then just Ripper, kill the Stone Hill.
Time runs out on me.
Let me go get that. Oops, sorry.
Been real quiet. Lightning Storm. It's pretty good for him. Probably playing the 3 and the 4.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, probably playing the 3 and the 4, huh? Or so?
He stormed, okay.
Yeah, he stormed.
I guess Yeti Igneous?
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Was either that or Water Alley to set up the cold rate? But we have time.
So I want to play this after we bump something with the water.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we want to play something with the Water Alley.
So does that mean like we were bumping with the Yeti, playing Water Elemental Crusader?
Just killing the 1/4 and leaving the 3/5 up, right?
Yeah.
I'm down for that. It feels more about tempo than control. That's the other one. They got shady. Okay. Now people do that all the time. They just like call. They ring whatever bell they can find for the apartment block. They'd be like, "Hey, there's a car." And like, "Oh, fuck off, dude." Like,
Damn.
yeah. Like people do that all the time, right? They're just like, "Oh, let me just ring every bell because like nobody's doing
He's
anything."
planning on killing himself.
Oh my god, that's really good synergy though.
Yeah, I see it. I see you're appreciating the synergy, but I'm appreciating him killing himself and we can freeze it. Freeze his face. Damn, I wanted to ping and play the Cold Wraith and play the Conjure and play the Mirror, but you need 10 mana for that.
Yeah, there's a world where you just sack the Igneous in order to make it work.
Yeah. And then you can play the 1/1 as well.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Just double trade, freeze his face, Cold Wraith. Yeah, and then do the things. You're bored with Hearthstone? Aw, don't say that, Stein. Rogue's gotta be super fun, dude. Just farm the paladins. Come play Yu-Gi-Oh! You play Yu-Gi-Oh! HK? Donk donk.
He's about to taste our steel.
Taste my ski.
Dude, we have a lot of options, so they're all good. I'm thinking maybe we Meteor him, actually. Bump the middle, Meteor, push everything face.
What to do?
Don't think he comes back.
You lose less damage by pinging the Wolf Rider instead.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I'm down for that, because you want the face damage. Even though it seems like a really weird Meteor, you want the face damage. Like, Geist seems so normal here, right? I think most people just Geist without batting an eye. But you have the Pyro and you're playing against...
Flame, right?
Yeah, we can play it. Like, you have the Pyro and you're playing against a class with good board clears. The face damage is really important.
You know, Polymarth's a good card. I might pick it over Fireball every time. I'm like just like
yeah,
low, but
it's just almost always better. Yep, Polymorph for sure. And then I guess ping a 1/1, trade with a 1/2 face again.
yeah. You must hate this.
Well, at least he had that one glorious turn where he
Of
grew his
chicken.
guy. Yeah.
Of chicken.
Hmm.
He's like, well, I guess I'll use my removal. Now that I'm at 4. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad.
You win this one, friend.
Right. And I'm not really feeling Warlock as a class, just in general. I even if it's not horrible. You know. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
we curving boys. Throw the
Yeah.
Alchemist.
yeah, I like it.
The Cold Wraith
Ever.
has done so much work, like just curving and also drawing.
It's a pretty good card.
Really nice. And I can't like we have been yearning for Breaker and Poly so often that I'm gonna rate them so high in this meta. Like damn. It's every time, right? We're like, oh man, come on, just like, give me the Poly, give me the Breaker. And every time we've had him, it's just, you know, like the Lich King just got shut down there.
Coin the loan.
Coin the loan, I like it. The 12-0 Mage deck I had yesterday only had 2 new cards, one Grizzly and one Keysmith. I haven't seen the
Keysmith, right?
thing
Yeah.
yet. What's it called? What have I not seen?
The keys.
No, the Secret Eater.
Is
New
it
one,
Pixie or Mystic? Right, they both have different uses.
Yeah, I'll go with the Mystic.
A stranger will offer you aid.
Wow.
Ooh, that could be very
Wow.
good. We should sit on that for a while, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
guarantee
we
a
should
pyro.
definitely sit on that, yeah.
Because, I mean, you're either going to draw your Pyros or another pain. Or maybe we need to ping and Raven then. Okay.
Nah, you can't have too many of... Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. I guess he was going to float them on anyway, so sure.
It
Oh,
feels
no,
bad.
otherwise it wouldn't work. You're right. Never mind me. Yeti.
No, it works. You just trade and Holy Smite it.
Oh, we didn't need
Like-
the AoE. Yeah, what am I
Yeah,
saying?
like it doesn't, like...
I guess he
I
was
don't-
just floating mana. Yeah, it's all good. Secret
Yeah,
Eater
he-
rotated, right? Sorry, I mean, I call him Secret Eater because he does what Secret Eater does. But he's a 4/6. He doesn't grow though, so yeah, Yeti.
Secret Eater EX. Some like to call him.
He missed 2 damage face. Oh yeah, because he could heal, right? Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
Play the taunts.
Only we had
push
7
4.
mana.
Just like Conjure, play the taunts, push 4.
Oh.
Even if he health buffs it, right? We can Ripper, so it's fine.
Oh no, I like that line. Especially the part where we push for. That's my favorite.
Me like this new you. Appreciate the face. Face is always the play.
Next turn we Ripper and deal 11. I love it. Maybe not. Maybe next. Oh.
So that's obviously good. Question is, do you need that for statues or not?
Yeah. Well, if we Ripper, he's never gonna make it to the statue. Oh my god.
So you'd Ripper and what?
No, I'm not Rippering. I think you might Breaker if you want to do something like Breaker and Ping and push 6. The other line is to just play double 3s,
Yeah.
but
I'd Breaker Ping and push 6 and
yeah, I like that.
keep the Elemental alive so he doesn't get
Yeah.
to the
I know my priest, you know.
Yeah. Because Breaker went from insanely good, right, in that pre-nerf to okay post-nerf, and now that they raised the appearance rate of steeds and statues and all, like it's back to
What was-
like insane.
Wait, what was Breaker before? Wasn't it always those 4 mana 4/3?
No. I'm saying pre-nerf as in the quality. Anyway, so let's focus on the turn because we might have a big
Okay.
Ripper turn.
Yeah, so you could Ripper Ping and push 3,
Ripper
5,
Ping.
6. 3, 5, 6.
Arcan I would preferably go though.
I want.
You'd Raven as well with that line, right?
Yeah.
So let's Raven, yeah. Because I do like the sound of the Ripper.
Seems good.
Yeah, Ripper, ping. The problem is bump and
So maybe push the 3/4 into the 5.
yeah, we're gonna get cleared by a Duskbreaker, but it's fine. You don't want to miss the 6 phase, so yeah, trade that one and go phase. Cause it's gonna go into your Yeti and Duskbreaker, right? So I was considering the 6-2 into the 1/1, but I don't think I can survive that. At least if he
well-
wants the statue now, he can't. Right? It's trade and Dusk. Oh wow, I guess it's a Nova.
Probably
instead.
Nova.
Okay, glad we didn't trade.
It's not even a Nova.
Budget Nova.
Yeah. Very budget.
So if you intellect into the poly, you win.
Polymorph you win.
What else? Right, you're pushing 7. Getting a double ping doesn't do anything. Pushing 9. I kind of don't hate the draw to try, right?
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Come on, poly.
None of those say have poly in the name.
Okay, so trade, Cham 5. I kind of like turning off his heal here with the Zealot and the Mindbreaker.
Oh. Yeah, well,
Time runs out on me.
okay.
Him not healing pushes more damage, right?
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Well played.
Prepare to face the might.
Well,
Love it.
Embrace the void.
if we top
Oh
deck
wow, the Mindbreaker. Oh, so good. And let's go.
It is finished. You win.
Okay.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight.
Throw it all.
You asked for it.
Man, I would love to
You
keep
want to
this
keep the
breaker.
Spellbreaker, right? I know what you're thinking.
No, need to find the 3.
Job's done.
That's a 3. Alright.
That Etten looks furious. I thought you said fabulous. And I was about to say, yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Alright, go.
I don't need any of you. Job's done.
Yeah, I think we can build a lot on the previous meta. Right? It seems like the No 2 focus really hard on premium 3s and 4s is paying off. And then silence effects, polymorph effects,
Pyroblast effect.
pyroblast effects.
Seems to be a
Ghastly
great
Conjurer
strat.
in particular is also. That's more like a specific, it's a niche thing, right? What did we lose to, by the way?
We lost to some meme. It was Onyxia. I remember the.
Oh yeah, the Paladin with yeah, like really long drawn out game. With the Gastropod we had the Pyro.
Ooh. Oh. Hey. Draw a card or nah?
Oh, you could freeze the Mindbreaker and then trade the 1/1 to not give him a thing, right? To not give him a... I guess inherently just having your Cold Wraith on the board would give him a play, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know, I want to prevent this Trussel from doing anything with the mirror, but... Does it ever freeze his face?
And then what? Play the mirror next turn? I don't know.
What to do?
So you'd freeze the Mindbreaker, trade the
Yeah.
dudes, draw a card, and the next turn go back in there.
Something like that.
Let him use his face.
Time runs out on me.
Okay, we can do it. Sure, I'll do it. That hurts a lot.
Does hurt somewhat.
Yeti and taunts.
To protect from the steed, huh?
Just do not let him double trade, right? Because we have the blizzards. Also to make Steed more awkward here, right? So,
Reporting for duty.
yeah, this is the time to go all in, my man. Let's go. Oh yeah.
I'm glad we
one.
taunted. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Bump and blizzard?
Yeah, I mean, good on him that he did it correctly, but
Did what correctly?
didn't he have two more 1/1s in his hand?
Only one more.
Oh,
He played one earlier.
Reporting for duty.
Got one more.
okay. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. It's a bit of a scary just Etten, but I feel like all the rest doesn't
Do you add
really...
in pre-bump?
I
What
don't
to do?
think so, just because you have both Blizzard and Flame Strike in your hand, so you could be overkilling his minion by quite a bit. Because Etten plus Blizzard just kills that thing, right? So you
Yeah,
just
okay.
Etten and chill.
So are we drawn first, or?
Yep. We draw first. Man, even when our Etten got technically countered, it was really good.
Yeah, Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard. Just the 9 health, right? Yeah, because like a bog wouldn't have been as good there. We just
No.
trade right and...
He decided to pop off. Oh, Flame Strike face, I see what you're saying. Yeah. He's gonna be tired of us.
It's gonna be tired of our shit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just play the
Flame Strike.
elemental.
Then he like hero power steeds. You know, like, oh man, I could definitely see him just being like that. How this stuff.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, Snow.
Wow.
Oh, wow, okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah. Damn, I can't play my 8 man.
We can't play our taunts, right? That's actually annoying. Well, I mean, definitely one water rally, yeah.
I wonder.
Are you killing the 4/4 or not?
I wasn't, but we probably should.
I don't think so, right? I think another water rally is fine.
To do.
I think you ping a dude in a gibber, like with a 2/3, and then just push forward.
Time runs out on me.
And then let him steed, and then you silence it. Smirking. And then pyro on the turn after.
He's trading for value.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I love it, man. When you're that aggressive, they're like, ah, fuck, I'll take the terrible trade.
Just the pyro's face.
Easy play, right?
I think you use Spellbreaker, Counterspell, everything face, ping his face.
Yeah, getting the taunts out would be really nice, but putting him to 10 is too nice here. So, yeah. Breaker, Counterspell, put him to 10. And let him know what's up. Hey, Nuba Warlock. What's up? Hey, did you ever reply to my message, Nuba Warlock? Because you want something. Check your Twitch messages.
Gotta say, Pyroblasts looking pretty good.
I agree.
Gotta say, we could have had 3 Pyroblasts.
Gotta say, that would have been bad.
Gotta say, you say that now.
Feels like therapy. Every time you just have to preface everything with gotta say.
Well played.
That's pretty good. I guess I don't even count the Paladin run. Maybe that's not even.
Yeah.
It is
So we had the Paladin 12, then the Warrior 12.
Rogue 10. The Rogue 10.
Rogue 10, yeah. Huh, one of our co-op runs didn't go 12. That's disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting, isn't it?
Alright, one more.
Yeah, full more. Where's our song, Shady? Where's our song? Oh, you're humming it. Oh, that would be great. Could you do that, actually?
Why diggy hole? It's tradition, my man. Ooh, a mana word mage. That's scary. I know your goal doesn't matter, but can you censor it so I don't feel broke? I used to have it censored.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, not really by design, but it's just the way how the overlay was.
Oh, okay.
But then we changed the overlay, shortened it up a little, and now it's visible. Used to be a border around the F2K logo, the advertisement. So I used to block it.
It's annoying.
I'll never hit it. Kinda low.
Nah, he'll never.
Nah, they never do cons. Come on. Do you ever keep AI versus Mage or Priest if you're not on the Pyro plan? So you're saying if we're not playing this deck, right? No, probably still not.
You want a top deck AI.
You need an extremely specific list, and the meta would have to be like there was a time where you would keep Pilot's Portal in your hands, right? But that's different.
Okay, I can see that. That it's because it's such a big tempo swing card that once you play it, like
AI in the open hand seems really unlikely. But yeah, maybe in a very, very specific deck. Leap Cax, welcome back. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Easy fix. Okay. Be that way. I'd probably rape in the pre-hit. The Crusader's asking for trouble, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We can spend some time on the pre-hit because that's just pure instinct. But it feels like I want to be able to get through the Stonehill next turn. I think it's correct. What current classes you recommend? Paladin, Rogue, Mage. If you would like some data for yourself, go to hsreplay.net. But Paladin feels extremely powerful right now. Which one do you think is better, Bog or Etten? Honestly, the times I've played against it and the times I've played with it, it feels like the Etten does more. Like, I'm more afraid of my Etten getting removed than my Bog.
Well, we've never had Bog in this meta.
Yeah, but I mean, it's in their respective metas, right?
Oh, okay.
But I think in this meta, Bog would be a lot worse because of the Royal Guard as well. It just fits very nicely. You can't Royal Guard in Etten. Although I have to say, I saw a lot more Royal Guards at the start. It feels like the higher up you go, either they adjusted the drop rate, because I don't see it in the draft very often right now, or people just realize it's like not as amazing. Oh, that's so good. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, panic play, yeah. Rope. So good.
That was hilarious.
I love it, man. Like when the juggle doesn't hit and he's just sitting there like, no, why did you not hit? I like the 2/6, right? Because the next turn we can water ready protect it. I mean, we could also water ready first, but seeing as we're gonna go into a 1/2 anyway.
Understandable.
It's just worse for a card that won't be mentioned. I recommend Hunter, Warlock, and Druid, so you passively increase my win rate. Thank you. Your services are appreciated. It's good, boys. We're getting there. I wonder. So, you gonna take a break after this, or are you just gonna start streaming straight away?
That's a good question. That's a fantastic... I'm probably going to stream relatively soon. Honestly.
So, minor break, then start the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Got some coaching or something that I promised someone. Elemental. Or...
It could be just Crusader ping and slow him down.
I could see that, actually, because I don't really want to give him a free mirror.
Yeah, I think just Crusader ping and should be fine. He went off, like, he Swift Messenger the 3/4, right? And he fireballed a 2/6, so he's, like, he wants to go. It feels like maybe he overestimates just how slow we are. We're just mid-range, right? Maybe he saw the lack of 2s for us being, like, a big control mage.
3 lack 2s, we coined 3, like, that should be... I guess people don't know that's the new hotness. Yeah.
Well, I mean, this guy went Mana Worm into Juggler, so compared to him, we're slow. What have you done with Collins? Been away for 20 minutes. He seems completely destroyed. It's the mage. It's taken the toll on him. It's like he's using blood magic, and it's wearing on him.
No, it's not that.
Dude, this perfect role-playing. Perfect role-playing. What are you doing? Come on, man. Water ready ping? Any immediate meta changes to look out for? I'm about to do my first Witchwood run. It feels like there's less removal. Like, it feels like your things stick on the board a bit more. It's more about tempo. It's like games go a bit longer, I would say, but it's more about, like, you know who's gonna win a bit sooner, right? It's a snowball effect, especially in the paladins. Like the paladin that gets on the board gets the steed, and then he gets to play the silver sword and buff his guys, and it's just bad news from there.
Man, Zealot's a good card, by the way. Like,
yes. Also, stealth mod in the middle is very relevant here, because we could just meteor.
Good meteor, yeah.
Let's see. What have I missed? Hey, J-Pawn, welcome back. 3 months in a row. So trade meteor is one play. What's the other?
You could still like Arcane Explosion. You could even like flip Arcane, ping the 4/2. I mean the 4/1, and then kill the juggler. So you'd have a 3/3 and a 3/2.
No, you'd have a 1 HP juggler, right? 1 HP water lily.
What to do?
Oh right, go to a 4/3. You're right. Yeah.
Bolt,
Yeah.
trade ping, that's 4.
Yeah, maybe bolt trade ping.
Yeah, I think I like that. We might draw last, but fuck it. So bolt, bolt the guy ping, and then trade the juggler.
What to do? What to do?
Thinking whether we just Ripper here for the tempo.
Ripper.
I think we
Yeah.
do, right? I was either drawing or just doing this.
Or, yeah.
Because meteoring makes no sense. Even though you want to punish him, right? It's just, you're throwing away a
Yeah,
premium.
I'm not meteoring here. Well, I didn't want to.
Dark path is my destiny.
I like holding the Arcane Explosion. It's better than Frostbolt. I agree.
Whoa,
Wow.
dude. Wow. Wow.
Wow, yeah, that's a surprise.
It's like, I didn't get here by not tempoing, huh? It's even not that... Yeah, you could argue that just playing two 4s and pinging is about the same. Okay, well. We take that, I suppose. Pop, 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 pop.
I want Arcane.
Yeah, Arcane Explosion happens for sure.
What to do?
Question is...
We might draw, right? That's what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying.
don't
Yeah.
think... No, I don't think we do. I think it's... I think you double trade, as in you put his 2/3 on 1, right? And then you just conjure, play the images.
All of them.
One of them, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of them makes no sense, right? 'Cause-
Very
Time runs out on me.
But I do like the hits to give him 2 ping targets here. And obviously Protector Tons.
Oh, it freezes it. Okay, I see it. Okay.
Restart Diggy. I've chosen to make it 1 loop. I think that's a nice compromise versus upholding tradition and not scaring away new people who go like, oh, what the fuck's happening? I thought this was a new music stream. You gotta compromise in life, guys.
Yeah, the problem is you go 12 too much, right? I have that issue, right?
If only, man. If only we could do 12 a little less, then... Dude, this guy has never heard about stealth in the middle. It's crazy. It's like, what a revolutionary concept. You're telling me that he can shoot the middle now?
Do we meteor that? Maybe. Oh, I guess you could ping meteor and I guess trade your water and melto away.
I think I draw. I don't think the meteor's worth it here.
Okay.
You could hit a blizzard. You could hit a breaker.
We get a breaker.
Feels good, man. So I guess you breaker the Sunwalker,
And ping the
ping the 2/1, and then I guess you freeze the Sunwalker after that. With the 2/1, right? Because it's getting pinged anyway.
I wonder.
Your magic shall not save you.
Time runs out on me.
I really like how you're using the water element, so I gotta say. I'm respecting that.
Yeah, it's such a good card, man. So I'm saying. Yep.
The rest of it, I'm not.
Yeah. I really respect how you blizzard his board, Shady. It's so nice, so efficient. No.
He knows.
Yeah,
He knows.
he appreciates it. Yeah. I'm glad we froze the Sunwalker.
We could do the same. And I
could.
think we should. Because he's not going to be spamming more
Okay.
cards out.
So
can
do you
sell it.
do you Shambler and the next turn just ping it off?
Yeah. It also Zealot
We
and
could.
ping his face.
I wonder.
But I see the Shambler so that you can
Because
push
there's
more damage.
there's an additional Flame Strike and Blizzard in the deck still, so Zealot's not gonna go down in value. So I like the Blizzard and get the 4/4 rolling. Do it back, yeah. He started it.
There's less like Farseer and stuff. Like I used to not like this because they would always Farseer or Hosen Healer or something of that nature. But now there's less of them, so you don't really get punished as much for putting things like leaving things low health. Where back in the other,
you even get rewarded. Look at that.
You even get rewarded, yeah. It's crazy.
It really feels like a waste to poly that, right? But at the same time, you connect
would you rather meteor it?
Well, no, it's the 4/1 that's gonna die. So like you could even like just put 4 in there, but I think you just poly it and then ping it and then play the Zealot and Gem Face, right? Because he's already got the ping tied up on the 4/1. How many of 10 Necrotic Geist is? I mean like out of 10 the rating? It's been decent, it's just we've been wanting to go face that it's been awkward to find the turn where we want to trade to get the goals. I think that's the main problem with the Geist in this deck. We've been wanting to go face too much.
Mystic.
Yep.
Go face with the Zealot.
Yep. Yeah, definitely face, ping. Wow. Good job. Look at you, Zealot. I know, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we don't play it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because you can always bait him with the taunt, let him run into the taunt and stuff. So I would hold it for either when it's really good or when we suspect he's out of AoE.
This reminds me of the Priest matchup. You just have 2 minions or 1 minion on the board.
Let me
that's
support you
enough,
with some
and
thinking music.
You just go face while they do nothing because they want to save your removal for like a bigger hit.
Thank you so much for the donation. It's so silent. Let me support you with some music. Thank you so much. Was that you again, Kaldrash, or? Okay. Because it's anonymous, so. God damn, I can't focus with this shit.
It might be mirror image, ping the 3, the apprentice, and push 2.
Too distracted calls, I'm sorry. Yeah, ping, image, push 2. Considering the assassin now.
I think the AoE is for it.
Yeah, it's like he's AoEing nothing now, right? Or you want to hold the assassin in reaction to a big minion?
Yeah.
Me again, I always forget to log in. Thank you, Kaldrash. We can hold. It's fine. I'm gonna turn it down a bit for myself.
Yeah, I can't hear it, so I'm not getting affected.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I love it. He really should ping our guy, but whatever.
Well, he just sees the 2-1 going into the 2-2 and he's like, oh, it's so wasted. But then he's like, he might have Blizzard too. And now we're like, lol, he pinged our guy. What do we do?
Blizzard.
Really?
Yeah.
You're blizzarding for 3 phase.
Uh-huh.
With a flame strike in your hand.
Uh-huh. Would you flame strike?
No, I would ping trades, play the assassin.
Oh.
He's gonna ping it anyway next turn, right?
Yeah, but I mean, what else are you doing with all of this removal?
You sit and you never lose board and you just win the moment something sticks.
Okay.
You just ping trades. Ping trade, play the assassin. I'll teach you how to mage cards, don't worry. Rule number 1, you don't have to play things.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna win with all of these in our hand.
Yeah, I mean, a win, like, if you don't have to use them, cool. If you have to use them, cool, we have them, right?
But
Shady.
3 damage, Shady. He could be 4 pings away.
Well, if he's not doing anything now, you just preemptive pyro, right? So
yeah, we'll draw a second pyro. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's true. Okay. You see, double pyro. Genius. I told you, Shady, and you didn't believe.
Yeah, because he looks at her hand and is like, I don't want to play anything. And I'm like, okay. No. I pyro you. It's fine.
Oh, you would pyro him.
Yeah, because he's.
Oh.
I mean, look, he's got 3 cards. Those aren't wisps, right? So he's waiting to remove our board, and now he's just say, okay, you keep waiting, buddy.
Oh, okay. A preemptive pyro. Okay, I don't do that, but that makes sense. Well, I don't play mage, so. Alright, fair enough. Makes sense.
He's just waiting for AoE before he plays something, right? So if you play the Arcanist, he might even just Meteor the Arcanist to get rid of the 1/1 and then play minions.
Yeah, I could see it, yeah.
You just give him things. Stream snipe. How do you know they're not wisps?
If this is the new 12 Wings song, I'm super down. I can't hear it, but...
It's Jeopardy music.
Oh, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay.
So ping face every time?
I agree with that start.
I almost don't want to put anything next to it because I'm fairly certain we're going to get meteored.
So just igneous, I think that's okay.
Will you push 1?
No.
Just to force the meteor. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Igneous is fine.
I want to pyroblast him. None of this matters. None of this is important.
Play around him having double pyro? How do you suggest we do that, J-Pon?
It's a good card here.
What are you thinking?
I guess trade, ping, pixie, ping, play a flame.
I definitely ping his face.
Okay.
And I think you do cash in on the 1/1, that's fine.
I want a pixie ping.
You can do that later. I just play the 3/3 and the 1/1s. Right? And then you have more power and next turn you double ping.
What if he's gonna AoE us now?
Then you still have your double ping.
Okay.
It's not going anywhere.
I think we're in an okay spot. Let's see,
I was even debating on throwing the poison guy face and blizzarding this guy, but that makes no sense.
yeah.
It's just because between Flame Strike, Blizzard Meteor, you're so likely to just clean it up anyway. Stop, this song is driving me crazy. Let me see how long it's been up. How long did Skullrush donate for? I'll put you on the donation thing after this, Skullrush. Only 1.5 minutes left, guys. No. 40 seconds. It's fine.
Time runs out on me.
No, actually, it was 7.5.
Oh, he's really looking.
Alright, there we go.
That's... We win, right? No. No, we don't. Okay. Flame Strike, counter spell, push 3.
Flame strike.
Tell me that's not right.
Just Flame Strike ping his face, right? To put him to 1.
I mean...
What are we countering?
I don't know. That's the funnest part, Shady. Maybe he gets some kind of heal.
Tell me what.
I don't Ice Barrier. But it doesn't work. You could just ping him. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. But this is less... Okay, fine. We'll just win. Okay, I'm okay with that.
You're the one that's been trying to go face this entire game, so...
But counter spell's so nice. Like, he's like... Oh, I can't play my card. I like it. It doesn't matter, Shady, what we did there. It was okay.
I know. Courier into Greater Healing. Those are both no longer in the game.
Exactly.
You have double ping in hand. I know, Soup. But what's the point in counterspelling? If you tell me what the point is, then I won't do it. Just kill him, please.
Ah!
Alright. Clean! This was painful to watch, holy shit. That's kind of what happens when it devolves in a Mage v Mage standoff where you both have removal in your hand.
That plays too traditional. The VM that you suggested, the Golden Dreadlord. That's fun.
That's really good. Yeah, I'm jealous, Colin.
You're jealous of this?
I'm jealous.
I don't play Warlock that much, so if this is a priest card, I'd be like, hey, alright.
But that's a card you pick every time it's offered, right? So
that's true. That is true. Yeah, I agree with that.
Gets a lot of screen time if you're playing Warlock. Told you, mate. Dude.
I need a golden one of these. That'd be so nice.
Well, you know it is a common.
Oh yeah, I could just craft.
You have this craft button.
Yeah, but we don't play priests too much.
We might. Alright. Cool calls. That was good fun, man.